And welcome back to another presentation of New York Knicks basketball. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well on this Monday evening, 7:31 Eastern Standard Time. But we got another presentation. As mentioned, it is the New York Knicks in Game 1 of the conference semifinals against the Indiana Pacers. We'll see how this series plays out. We'll talk about some of the keys, but of course I have to give some opening thoughts to my great co-host, Mr. Coach Edd Gladney.
Peace and blessings, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for having me on, Alex. I really appreciate you inviting me and having me in.
When you send money or spend money,
in terms of the
before it
keys
gets where it's going,
for New
someone's
York,
taking a bite.
we need to have a second. Is that me or is that?
The Indiana Pacers
that's the audio.
tasting postseason success.
The Knicks, number one, they need a second scorer, consistent scorer, especially tonight to start the series against Indiana, whether it's DiVincenzo, whether it's OG. You also need good bench scoring because Indiana definitely scores off of the bench. So you're going to need Deuce, and you're going to need Precious has to play. So you're going to need his scoring off of the bench. And defensively, we definitely have to clamp down on Halliburton. Do not let him take over the game. And how do you match up with Miles Turner? I mean, who's going to guard him because he's going to sit on the outside because he loves hitting those threes. So, and the biggest thing is on offensive rebound. Continue to offensive rebound, get the board, get your second shot opportunities and capitalize on them. And just continue to play with the way they've been playing. So great defense, efficient offense, second score, and do not let them just get out and run. Pace. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. The pace. We have to control the pace.
Of course. Yeah, definitely. So just going to pull up a couple of notes here while we have it. Make sure folks hit the like buttons, comment, subscribe. Coach Edd's link is already in the description, so if you guys want to go subscribe there. But talking historically, and also just a couple other notes. You were first of all, let's start with defensive rating. The Knicks this season were third, and the Indiana Pacers, well, they were 20th. As far as a couple other things go as well, the Knicks last series rebounded 32.2% of their missed field goals, and that's actually a weak spot for Indiana, as they are 26th in the league in defensive rebounds. So that's going to be a big one tonight, especially with iHeart and Mitch. But also, you mentioned Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, some of those guys. I'll go into some of the stats, which can also be found on Knicks Muse, which they provide some very good stats. And it's going to be very interesting, Coach, to see who really goes up to guard Jalen Brunson. It could be Aaron Naismith. It could also be Andrew Nemard, which they might do because back in February when the Knicks played the Pacers, Jalen Brunson actually took Naismith to town. But we'll talk about that in a second. As Tyrese Halliburton has averaged 17.9 points, 8.9 assists, and 3.3 rebounds in 8 games versus the Knicks in his career. Moving over to Pascal Siakam, he has averaged 19.2 points, 6.8 rebounds, 4.4 assists in 24 games against the Knicks in his career, also ranging back to some of his days in Toronto, and also former Knick that was traded, of course, Obi Toppin. So far in the 2024 playoffs, 12.3 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, and 1 assist in 6 games so far. So he's going to be a guy off the bench. We're definitely going to have to talk about. I'm just finding my notes here. Also, TJ McConnell is going to be another guy we have to really focus in on. 20 points, 9 assists, 4 steals, and 7 and 9 from the field. So, again, just some key notes. Got to hit those boards. Yeah, and the Knicks, again, it's a simpleton type of, I would say, key point. But you noticed the Knicks last game, they went off to a big lead, and then they started to kind of take their foot off the gas pedal and put it on the brakes. And then that let the Sixers back into the game and was pretty much up and down from there. And, the Knicks eventually came back and won. But again, the Knicks need to start out hot, but not too hot to where they save that energy for really the second and third quarter, because at least the way I've seen it, the second quarter has been much of a doom, at least the way I see it, at least. Don't let Spike at the game, JK. Well, Spike's probably already there. Who knows about that?
Now Spike is going to be there, so you know that's Knicks right now. So I know some people don't like him, but Spike has been there going all the way back to their first era of winning the championship. So even though he was up in the rafters, so that stuff don't bother me. So, but
Yeah.
you made some very good points. I mean, in terms of their bench, in terms of Obi and TJ McConnell. I mean, OG in a playoff game in New York, his hometown, he definitely wants to show out. Now, there's one thing though.
Okay.
This season, when Indiana played the Knicks, OG was not on the Knicks. So even though it was a 2-1 in their favor, that's going to be a big factor. How do they adjust to that? Because they have not played the Knicks like this. So it's a different team that they're used to. So so how do they adjust to that? And then also again, how do the Knicks adjust to them? Because it's a different team. So that's one of the key matchups that I want to see, because I do think OG is going to start out on Pascal Siakam, and it makes sense. And you're probably going to put DiVincenzo to start on Halliburton. As far as them putting bigger people on Brunson, he just went through that with Philly, So and he actually had bigger guys, taller guys, and longer guys on him. So I think he's warmed up and he's fine. He's ready for that. He knows how to attack it. He's going to find the spaces. They're not as good defensively, so that's going to be to his advantage. So, but again, it's OG. Jacob says OG on Morathan. Well, then the question is, who's going to guard Siakam? Because if you're putting Hartenstein on Miles Turner, who are you going to put? You're going to put Josh Hart. I would rather Josh Hart on Marathon to start in that regard, and let OG, because he knows him anyway from his time in Toronto, and he has better size to match up with Siakam, because they're pretty much almost the same size. So no one on Philly is 6'7" as it. I beg to differ. Go look at Aubrey. Aubrey is 6'7", and Batum is 6'8", 6'9". Yeah. And they were guarding Brunson. So whether they're a guard or not is not the issue. It's they put that matchup on it, and that's the same thing they're going to do here. So so I mean, but I understand where you're going, Jacobs. But he went up against taller guys and he handled himself. So
yeah, definitely. So looks like the Knicks will get the basketball here. Dante DiVincenzo passes to Josh Hart. Hart looking around for his options. He's going to pass it over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking around. Still dribbling, guarded by Andrew Nemard. Brunson looking, driving, looks for an option. Fadeaway jumper that is good, and the Knicks are on the board 2-0.
So can we get back on defense every time we score? We've got to get back quickly.
Transition.
Mm-hmm.
Nemard had the ball. Then he passed it to Halliburton, back to Nemard. Nemard pass. Looking for the mid-range. Nemard gets the ball again. Blocked by DiVincenzo. He's going to take it the other way. Pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart looking for the open man. Hartenstein with the dunk, and it's quickly 4-0 Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth by the Knicks thus far in the first minute of the game. Nemard. He's going to pass it mid-range. And that shot is good, is tipped in. And Anunoby will pass it to Josh Hart. Hart scaling up the floor. Hart is going to pass it to Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Brunson. Brunson double teamed. Hartenstein trying to look for the floater. He's going to get it out to OG Anunoby for the three-pointer. The shot is just off. Rebounded by the Pacers. Coming up the floor. Matherin. Back to Nemard. Let's see where they go here. Pascal Siakam. Looks like not Halliburton, but three-pointer nonetheless for the Pacers, and it's 5-4, so the Knicks down 1. Brunson moving off the floor. Again, guarded by Nemard, passes to DiVincenzo, passes to OG, guarded by Pascal Siakam, his former Toronto teammate. DiVincenzo looking for an open lane, and looks like he doesn't get the layup. Nonetheless, they're going to bring it up the floor. Siakam is going to drive in the paint against his former teammate, passes out. This is Nemard from 3. He's got it. Knicks down 8-4. After a hot start, looks like Indiana's catching up. Brunson's going to get the ball, guarded by Nemard once again. Driving up Hartenstein, trying to set a screen. Maybe not. Brunson driving around, gets it to Josh Hart. Pass back to Dante DiVincenzo. Pass back to Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein, 6 to shoot. He's got to get it to somebody. Brunson, mid-range floater, no good, and looks like it's going to be a foul. So Knicks will retain possession. Shot clock was winding down there, so good play by the Knicks. Brunson to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to get to Anunoby. Anunoby against Siakam. Anunoby gets the shot, and it is no good. Rebounded by Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin coming up the floor. Mathurin. He's going to throw it to the corner. Nemard was almost open for a 3. Siakam back to Mathurin. Mathurin guarded by Isaiah Hartenstein. Mathurin passes it. Mathurin again. Guarded by OG. Drive. Siakam from 3. Open. No good. Air ball. And looks like they're going to call a 24-second violation instead of the shot being made.
Just got to continue to keep pounding and get back on defense. Just got to get back on defense.
Got to score 2. Haven't scored since the first minute of the game. Nonetheless, Jalen Brunson driving is Nemard. Nemard guarding Brunson. Floater is good, and the Knicks are down 2. 8:20 left to play. Change of pace here. Pascal Siakam with the ball. Dribbling, and looks like the Knicks have it. Brunson driving up the floor. He's double teamed. He's going to try to go to the paint. He is fouled, so it looks like they'll stop the clock right there. But fast pace by the Knicks. Good steal, as they were pretty much taking advantage of the loose handles by Pascal Siakam.
I'm so far behind you, bro.
What number are you at? I could slow it up.
No. Don't worry about it. You keep doing it. Brunson just scored the 6 point.
Okay. Brunson makes the first of the free throws. Could tie the game up here. I guess they're quickly going back to TNT or whatever thoughts they have. Oh, no, it's a FanDuel commercial, nonetheless. And the Knicks have tied it at 8.
Yeah, I'm there right now. He just got fouled, so and I'm noticing. I love his aggressiveness. He's taking it. Some would say pull it back out when it was a 1-on-2, but no, you got to take it and cause fouls.
Yeah, draw the free throws, and he just did. He drew the 3-point play. Jalen Brunson up against Nemard. Let's see. Is that it? Actually, it's going to be. I think they're going to count it as a 2 because his foot landed not on the perimeter. So it's going to be. Looks like 2 free throws for Brunson. He's already got 2 today.
Yeah, see, they're relying on the 3, so they're open. So got to do a better job of rotation.
Yep. Shot is good, so. Looking at some of the records Jalen Brunson has set, first round versus 76ers, 47 points in Game 4. And Brunson's second free throw is good, so the Knicks have a 10-8 lead. Mathurin driving up the floor, guarded by DiVincenzo, leaving an open. Pascal Siakam from 3, no good, and Brunson will get the rebound. Brunson bringing it up the court. Brunson, guarded, double-teamed. And the shot is good. Jalen Brunson cooking it up a little bit here.
Already 10 points.
Yep. Knicks Ooh, nice block by Josh Hart. Nembhard trying going for the shot, didn't get it. Hart with the block. Anunoby back to Hart. Hart to Hartenstein. The floater's not there. You got to hit that. Nonetheless, Benedict Mathurin coming up the floor. Miles Turner driving in the paint. Shot is no good. The Knicks have it. Brunson driving up the floor. DiVincenzo looking for an open man. Josh Hart passes over, and looks like that was a very errant pass by Josh Hart. And it will be Pacer ball.
Yeah, we gotta definitely be smart. No turnovers, because that's going to allow them to get out on the ball on the court and run.
Yep. So true. Matherin's going to inbound this.
Jacob, you said Mathurin is injured.
Okay, so I might be screwing up there. But yeah, he is injured. So nonetheless, I apologize for that. Nonetheless, driving up the floor. Hartenstein. Now they get it. Driving in the paint. Fierce defense, but drawing the foul is Aaron Naismith.
Is it on the floor or in the air?
I believe it is on the shot, and they're going to commercial.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Solid start, but there's definitely things we can improve on.
And Wemby won Rookie of the Year.
Yep. It's up to Jetsus Mess in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Some other notes to gather. These are not necessarily game notes, but his history notes. The Knicks are 0-6 in a playoff series when Game 1 is lost at home.
Mm-hmm.
They're also 0-3 in Game 1 in the second round. So Knicks will try to break that, of course. And there are 3-6 with Zach Zarba as the head official. That is the most Knick losses for an official across the NBA.
Yeah, and I gather this is who's the head official.
Yep, Zach Zarba. So hopefully we'll get the fourth win in that category. You know what, Coach? You were talking about different rotations and all these other different things. Precious Achiuwa coming in. A guy who was really good against the Pacers, Alec Burks. 14 points, 50% from the field, 61.3% on threes.
Tibbs is just not giving him the opportunity anymore. He's so far, but yeah, you need him now. I would have thought in the last series when Bogdanovich went down, you would have at least given him a little look to see if he can give you something. But Tibbs is not going there. So
yeah. So, and we haven't even seen Achiuwa yet. So
we haven't seen Achiuwa since Game 5. I think it was. Was it Game 5 or Game 4?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
I think it was Game 4 because we won that game. Yeah, we won that game.
Pacers play.
Yeah, it Burks kind of game. Okay.
But make sure, folks, you hit the like button, you vote on the poll, subscribe to this channel. Also, I'm going to throw in the Knicks Cast channel, which is a new channel that Luca will be starting very, very slowly as these playoffs kind of go on. And he will be actually calling in with us at halftime from the Garden just to tell us how he thinks of the game and what's going on at the Garden. So
okay. What's up, Ref? El Capitan, El Fucho.
What's up, my man?
So, I mean, that'll be cool, man. Getting a bird's eye view, so you can definitely get a feel of what's going on. So I like that thought. So what's your thing? What's your feeling of this series? How many games do you think it's going to go?
I'm thinking 6. I'm right now. That's my thought. I could definitely see a game 7, but right now I'm going to say Knicks in 6. There's not going to. I don't know what's going to be really interesting to me, Coach, and I think it's going to go kind of the same way the 76ers series did. Is like the fan impact, because I looked at the tickets for the Pacers, right? And as far as that goes, as far as the Pacers tickets, like they were like 110, 120 starting at, and that's a grave difference from the Garden. which
Yeah,
so
really.
I think you'll definitely see some Knicks fans traveling out there.
Yeah, and if you go out there, make it a couple of days. Hotels will be cheap. The city is not that big, so you could literally walk. From what I've heard, you could literally walk. So, but go ahead. I'll give you my outlook later.
Of course. So they're looking at different series, of course, with the Knicks, and I believe John Starks is in the building, as many
Mhm.
others are, and looks like that is the first free throw for Aaron Naismith, and that will be put on number 9. Naismith, game 6 versus the Bucks, 3 of 7 from 3, 15 points in general. And looks like he'll make both free throws. Knicks lead decreased to 2. Brunson bringing it up the floor. TJ McConnell's guarding him. He passes it over to Isaiah Hartenstein, who passes it over to Josh Hart. Hart to Hartenstein. And looks like McConnell may have tripped there, but nonetheless, they're not going to call anything. Hartenstein, the big man. Josh Hart looking, was going to take the 3. He's going to drive and fade away. Just tips in. Knicks up 4.
Love the aggressive. I love this aggressiveness.
Yep. McConnell being guarded vastly by Anunoby. Naismith passes it out to that's Miles Turner. Halliburton being guarded vigorously. Halliburton over to Obi Toppin from 3. Got it. He knows that spot well at MSG, and he hits the first 3 after the commercial break. 3-point field goals. The Knicks haven't gotten anything. Brunson from 3. Well, that's going to be in the miss category. Nonetheless, driving up the court. Halliburton passes it over to Obi Toppin from 3 again. No good on the back iron. Dangerous pass by Hart, but nonetheless, Brunson gathers it. Brunson guarded by McConnell. Hart passes to Anunoby, who passes to Isaiah Hartenstein. Guarded by Miles Turner. Pass over to DiVincenzo from 3. No good. Nice rebound by Isaiah Hartenstein. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby driving in the paint against Obi Toppin. Shot is no good. Nice defense there by Obi Toppin, the former Knick. Driving up the court. Tyrese Halliburton from 3. Shot is just no good. Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. Josh Hart dribbling up the court. Hart looking. Trying to drop this offense a little bit. Got lots of time here. Hart guarded by TJ McConnell. Hart looking for a shot from 3. That's the first 3-pointer of the game from the New York Knicks at 17-13. Up the court, it's Tyrese Halliburton. Screened out, Miles Turner. Looks. Naismith from 3. Shot is no good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Bringing it up the court. Now he's aggressive, and he gets it in against Aaron Naismith. He put Naismith on skates there, and we're going to go to a timeout taken by Indiana. Nonetheless, the Knicks up 6.
Just have some concerns because of the amount of open threes they're getting. And I know that's Indiana's game.
Yeah.
I definitely know that's their game, and I get it. But still, they're still getting some open threes. So, as the game flows, as the game goes, some of those threes are going to transition. So, they need to do a better job with their rotation and identifying the open players. So, but I like Hart's aggressiveness. This is exactly what we need to see with him. Being aggressive, being that, like I was saying, that second scorer. Right now Brunson has 10 and Josh Hart has 7 points. So, that's what you definitely need. So, yeah, you're right, but Carol, Hart is ready tonight. So, and that's what you love to see. So, good job so far, being aggressive. But, we also still, I'm watching the pace, and this is kind of a Pacers type of a game. So this is exactly what they want to do. They want to push it up and down the court. They want to get you going. If you get the open shot, you got to take it. But that's the point is you got to make it. You have to make those open shots. So, but right now, 19-13, you got what, 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And one thing like I noticed, at least this is the first few minutes, the Knicks are a little smarter with the basketball, though they've only made 1 3. And you notice there, like Josh Hart knew what to do with the basketball. We talked about, in the previous games, how he's very aggressive. That's his style. And you saw a lot in the 76ers series, especially when they were in Philly, that he was just driving into open paints. Well, not really open paints, but clogged paints. And he was, fumbling the basketball, for lack of a better term. But there, he just put Naismith on skates. So, if they could get these guys out of position, I think it's going to be a different game. And I like the way Jalen Brunson is playing because I talked about at the beginning of the show that when he was guarded by Naismith in some of the matchups previously, that he put Naismith on skates, and Naismith really didn't do well against Jalen Brunson. But Brunson's still getting his way. Like, he's not gradually efficient from the field. I mean, he hit the three. Actually, no, it was hard to hit the three. But Brunson getting to the free throw line, that's still efficient nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, you got to maintain that level of efficiency. I'm sitting here looking too. OG is 0 for 3 and Devo is 0 for 2. So they're getting shots. They just have to hit them. That's what it boils down to. So Jacob said, did Donald go with Alex? Go with him, Alex?
No, Donald has been back in Scotland since I think the Friday of the draft, but he saw that the tickets bounced down to like 300. So he actually got. I think he said he got better seats, so we're about the same seats as the last time, but he still paid over $300. So, but
Sure.
I have an infinite plan to go to a Knicks game, but I'm going to shut up about that because I don't like jinxes. So superstitious, just like Coach.
Yeah, exactly. Barbara says whoever Obi is guarding, go to him.
Yeah, they got to rotate better. He can't be. I mean, Knicks fans can say what they want about Obi and all these other different things, but he knows like the way Tibbs used him with the Knicks. He knows that 3-point corner well as he brings up the basketball. Back to TJ McConnell, guarded by Deuce McBride, who's now in the game.
Okay.
We get this to Halliburton. Halliburton looking for a shot, does not draw the foul, and now they do. But is it a loose ball foul? That's the question. That didn't look like it was on the shot. Nonetheless, McConnell will inbound. Isaiah Jackson has the basketball. Back to McConnell. McConnell guarded by Deuce McBride. Passes it over to the corner for Obi. Josh Hart with a vigorous guard. And shot is no good. Still being bounced up in the air. Jackson back. Halliburton being vigorously guarded by DiVincenzo. Love the aggression there. Passes it to Obi. Obi looking for a man. Wide open. TJ McConnell from 3. He's got it. That's what Coach and I were talking about, guarding those threes. Actually, they counted as a 2. That's interesting. Nonetheless, Brunson dribbling up the floor against TJ McConnell. McConnell to Deuce McBride. McBride to Josh Hart, looking for the man, Isaiah Hartenstein, guarded by Isaiah Jackson.
Got 4 guards out there.
Brunson looking. Drives. Hartenstein. They call the foul. So looks like he'll be getting some free throws.
Knicks are playing with 4 guards out there now.
Yeah, that's going to be on Naismith. Hartenstein, game 6 76ers, 7-13, 14 points.
Yeah, you need Hartenstein to get into double figures.
You do. There was that one game that we were doing. I think it was game 2 actually, and he didn't have the bench didn't have a single point in the first half. Second half, Hartenstein just goes off into double digits.
Exactly. And you got to get the rebounds.
Yep. Connell bringing it up the floor, getting past Isaiah Jackson. Naismith with the basketball. He's going to pass it over to Obi, who's in the corner. Obi driving in the paint, gets it to McConnell. McConnell looking for the open man. He's going to get it to Obi again. Shot clock winding down. Halliburton's got to get to somebody. Obi with the last shot. Isaiah Jackson does not put it in. Who is the ball out on? It is New York Knicks basketball. So it looks like Pascal Siakam will re-enter the game. I personally, I think there could have been a loose ball foul called, but nonetheless, the Knicks have the basketball. Jalen Brunson's going to inbound it. Brunson inbound to Deuce McBride. McBride driving up the floor. Ben Shepherd guarding him. Brunson guarding Mike McConnell. Mitchell Robinson in the game now. Brunson looking. He's going to drive. Fadeaway. Shot is no good. They don't get the rebound. Obi Toppin gets it, though. TJ McConnell dribbling off the floor, guarded by Jalen Brunson, and he just slides right through the paint. 21-17. Josh Hart going up against Obi Toppin. Here's McBride. Dante DiVincenzo, guarded by Siakam. DiVincenzo, aggressive, but not efficient. Nonetheless, goes to the paint, misses. McConnell to Isaiah Jackson in the paint, and they will call a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Mitchell Robinson.
See, that's going to be a concern. Those personal fouls.
Yep. What's up to Jeffrey in the chat? I thought, those personal fouls you're talking about, Coach, I thought it would be like more of like Siakam's thing or Halliburton's thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they're – and now, Coach, you talked about it. Precious Achiuwa's in the game.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. That's good, use of your bench and not allowing them. Now you went 8 deep so far. So,
yeah. McConnell with the basketball, guarded by Deuce McBride. McConnell looking to drive in the paint. He shoots, and he had an open man in the 3, but nonetheless, Achiuwa with the basketball. Hart driving. Looks to be guarded by Obi Toppin. Robinson clogging. OG Anunoby in the game. Achiuwa to Josh Hart. This is the non-Brunson minutes. Deuce McBride from 3, just front rims. Jackson with the rebound. Pascal Siakam dribbling up the floor against Josh Hart. Siakam, loose handles nonetheless. Siakam shoots, and no good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Knicks playing very well on defense and grinding them nonetheless. Josh Hart, aggressive, to Anunoby for 3. He got it! Nice decision by Josh Hart, not going into a clogged paint and shooting it, but passing it to an open teammate. The Knicks got to steal. Precious Achiuwa trying to go up the floor, and he is stripped. So I think either stripped or fouled. Nonetheless, they have the basketball.
This is a good defensive team that's out there, though. That's the one thing I'm realizing. Okay, I'm cool with this.
Yeah, he stripped Precious Achiuwa, but they called the foul, so Achiuwa will be shooting free throws.
Which is good.
And the shot is up, and he front rims it. So that's no good.
Yeah, exactly. Attack the paint, attack and draw fouls. Got to hit your shots, but.
Yep. So she was 50% there. Isaiah Jackson inbounds to TJ McConnell. Knicks 21-9 run in the last 7:26. Open. Good. Ben Shepherd from 3 hits it. 55.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Anunoby will send it in. Anunoby sends it in to Deuce McBride, covered by McConnell. I think it's like a 33-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Deuce McBride with a fadeaway, no good. Robinson knocked to the ground. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Isaiah Jackson just going into the paint. He makes the dunk. Indiana down 3. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Josh Hart aggressive in the paint. Smart nonetheless. 2 for the Knicks. Driving McConnell. Looks like they're going to slow down the offense.
No second shot.
McConnell against Deuce McBride. McConnell looking. Fadeaway. Got it. Mid-range jumper. That's good. About 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Josh Hart driving up against Ben Shepherd. Screened out by Mitchell Robinson, and Isaiah Jackson taps it out of bounds. 1.5 seconds remaining. Jalen Brunson's going to come back in for the last 1.5 seconds.
Robert Cowell says Mitch is killing us.
I don't think he's been that bad. I mean, not necessarily impactful, but Anunoby shooting from three to get it off, just no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. 24-27, the Knicks are up.
Yeah. Mitchell's really, his thing is really to be a defensive presence. That's really what it boils down to. So, as long as he's being a big body, and yeah, he has a foul, one foul, but
Yeah,
I like
not too worried.
Precious out there. I like Precious out there. Definitely gives some good depth. So,
Yeah, definitely. But
it could
plays
have
like
been a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's all right. Plays like the Isaiah Jackson dunk. That's where you probably say, okay, Mitchell
Yeah.
Roberts has got to be there.
Yeah. That last play though, I don't like the design or the execution.
Yeah.
Because that was a rush shot for OG. So, but you're up 3 right now. So, let me see. Let me look at Indiana first. No, Brunson 10, DiVincenzo is 0 for 3.
Josh Hart, I
Hartenstein
like the
4.
way he's playing.
Yeah, Hart is 4 for 4 right now. So, 1 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. OG is 3 points. Achua has 1 point. McBride is 0 for 2. And for Indiana, they've gone 9 deep. McConnell's leading them with 6 points. But in the starters, Siakam has no points. Neesmith has 4. Turner has no points. Halliburton has 3. Nembhard has 3. Toppin has 3. Jackson has 2. Shepard has 3. So, and they're in 3 points? They're 4 for 10 in 3-pointers, while the Knicks are 2 for 7. So, they're getting most of their points in the paint. So,
Yeah.
or at the free throw line. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. The Knicks are 7 of 8 from the free throw line. So,
One miss was by Precious.
yeah. So, they're attacking the lane. That's exactly what they need to do. Attack the lane. Try and draw fouls. Let me see. Indiana in terms of fouls. Oops. Let me see. Out of their starting 5, everyone has one. Halliburton has none. Toppin has 1. So they have 5 team. They drew 5 fouls in the first quarter. So
I believe
let me
Kayvon
see.
Thibodeau was at tonight's game.
The Knicks have 3 fouls. Okay. Oh, Tibbs is there. Okay.
And there was a play that he almost got ran into by
Downstairs.
OG. Starters for the Knicks all in the positive in terms of plus minus, which is negative plus minus.
Yeah, the starters are all plus, and then everyone on the bench is minus.
Yep.
Let me see. Ananobi's 5 plus 5, Hart plus 3, Hartenstein plus 6, Devo and Brunson plus 4, Achua minus 1, Robinson and McBride minus 3. Let me see. Siakam is plus 1. Neesmith is minus 6. Turner minus 6. Halliburton minus 6. Nemard minus 2. Toppin minus 1. Jackson and Shepard plus 6. McConnell plus 2.
I
Oh, go
shall
ahead. I'm sorry.
be back in about a minute and a half. My bite is my eats are almost here, so I gotta go downstairs and get it. And that is a 3-pointer that will tie the game. I don't know who just hit it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to look at the box clock as it goes because I'm so far behind, so it's still tied. Looks like it's 11:40. It's saying 27 all. Mitch got to block McConnell twice. Okay. So he had the opportunities and he didn't execute. So just sold a 3. Was that a turnover? No, out of bounds. Looks like Brunson is coming back in. Looks like 11:07. Still tied at 27. Yeah, I'm so far behind. I'm literally 30 seconds behind. All right, they just got 2 points. I wonder if this is their defensive lineup with Jackson in there. So, still 29-27 Indiana. Knicks haven't scored in the second quarter as of yet. And that was a turnover.
I am back. Jackson misses the free throw. And OG Anunoby will pick it up. To Jalen Brunson. Brunson driving up the floor against McConnell. He's been playing a lot more minutes. To that much. Anunoby. To Isaiah Hartenstein, trying to get it to Brunson. Brunson looking. About 3 seconds left to shoot. 2, 1. Brunson got to get something off. Shot is no good. Say Jackson with the rebound. Going up the court. Pass over. Got Ben Shepherd, excuse me. McConnell. Siakam. Back. And looks like a little bit. Pass over. Hart guarding. Seconds to shoot. Shot is good. Actually, no good, excuse me. Siakam doesn't make the shot, and they're going to call foul on the floor.
Mitchell Robinson has 2 fouls. Jackson is what Knicks want Precious to be. Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting comment. Dante DiVincenzo will re-enter the game.
Looks like he's tied it up. Okay.
Mr. Chua will head back to the bench. McConnell looking to pass out. Naismith back to McConnell. Shot is no good. Hart to Brunson. Brunson aggressive, driving in the paint. Shot is good. The Knicks have a tie game again. McConnell driving up the court. Guarded by Dante DiVincenzo. Screened up by Siakam. McConnell guarded by DiVincenzo. Love his aggressive defense. Ben Shepherd driving. Finds Isaiah Jackson. Finds Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard. Shot clock winding down. The shot is good. Going up against Isaiah Hartenstein there. 31-29. Hart looking. Slowing down the offense a little bit. Hart to Dante DiVincenzo. Anunoby in the corner. Moving around. Josh Hart. Gets it to Hartenstein. Guarded by Isaiah Jackson. Gets it over to Brunson. Screened out by Hartenstein. Brunson looking mid-range. Shot is no good. Siakam bringing up the basketball. Going in the paint. Shot is good. Nice layup there by TJ McConnell. And the Knicks are down 4. Brunson coming up the court. Screened out. Brunson gets it to Hartenstein, who's got the open man. Dante from 3 in the corner. Shot is just no good. Hart trying to get the rebound. Hartenstein with the rebound. Passes over. Anunoby from 3. Got it. Ball bouncing several different ways for the Knicks. They're just down 1. McConnell with the basketball. Guarded by Josh Hart. And the Knicks it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the floor.
Right now, their bench is hurting the Knicks big time. Big time. They have 18, 20, 21, 18, 20, 23 to 1 in bench points.
Damn.
Um,
It's not going to do it.
that's not going to do it. I mean, you're keeping their starters to 10 points, but that's definitely not going to do it right there. You need somebody on the bench. Now it's, like we were talking about earlier. What about Burks?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be a little bit more efficient from the field, maybe you could experiment with that, but you could also see what he has to offer on defense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're down one, but everything is you scored 31 points with your starters, while their starters are 10 points. But now, conversely, the bench is what's hurting you. Barbara Carroll says we're getting out rebounded. Yeah,
I'm starting to see that trend, unfortunately.
we're up one, but yes, in terms of what we're expecting, they have 4 offensive rebounds while we have 2.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
No, and like I said, a little about the 3-pointers.
For a team that was not great with offensive we're supposed to be the good ones with offensive rebounding. I brought it up at the beginning of the game, but
it's 5 for 11 and 3-pointers for Indiana, and we're 3 of 9. So
that's where you bring in Alec Burks.
Yeah.
So what about Precious? Precious is I don't really like. I haven't seen him actually, but nonetheless, Jackson's at a plus set. Jackson has been huge for them. Yeah, his presence has definitely fell on the court. So, but again, going through their starting lineup, Siakam still at a +5, and Nemard at +2, but -6 for Naismith, Miles Turner, and Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really. Let me see. Let me hold on. I'm trying to make sure. I haven't really felt Halliburton's presence. Again, it's been the bench, and the aggressive defense that TJ McConnell's been playing has been very, because they were going to go with Nemard, and then we also again brought up how many times that Jalen Brunson was pretty much cooking Naismith in the matchups we've discussed. But if you're a Pacers fan or you're a Pacers coach, I kind of like the McConnell on Brunson matchup. He's been limiting him. It's the way I see it.
I mean, Brunson is 4 of 9, 12 points, 2 rebounds, but he doesn't have any assists.
True. Yeah, Ben Shepherd hit that key 3. So, but the Knicks are down 1. I guess that's a positive. But got to get back into the game here. Again, 1 bench point. Not going to get it done. Not going to get it done. So, looks like we're about to get back to action as they're talking about some of the other stuff. Nemard driving in the paint. Looks to find his man Obi Toppin. Nemard from 3 is still there. Driving. Passes it over. Shepherd from 3. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Anunoby passes it over to Jalen Brunson, who's bringing it up against Nemard. Brunson guarded aggressively. Brunson looking for a way in. And looks like there's going to be a reach-in foul.
Yeah, you're right, Barbara. McConnell is penetrating into the lane. That's how he's getting his points or kicking out to the open. Let me see. Let's see what he has on assists. He has 2 assists. 8 points, 2 assists.
Just looking at Pascal Siakam on the bench. Anunoby for teammates in Toronto. Naismith. Brunson to Hartenstein. Shot is no good. Surprisingly, no foul there. Toppin bringing it up aggressively. DiVincenzo falls down. In the paint. Isaiah Jackson with the backwards shot. Nonetheless, 35-32. Brunson to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo tripping. Seems like his bounce has been off. But nonetheless, Brunson. He's double teamed. He's got to find the open man, and DiVincenzo still has it. Shot clock winding down. They're going to get a 24-second violation. Double teaming Brunson there was a key. You're Hartenstein. You got to put that in, though. Screened out. Nemerd. Miles Turner. Shot is good. 37-32. Brunson. Driving up the court. Brunson. Looks like he sees a lane, and what are they calling it? Looks like it's a goaltend. 37-34. Nemerd bringing it up. Miles Turner there to assist. Nemerd, guarded by Hartenstein. Shot is no good. Hart bringing it up for the Knicks. Rushing it too. Trying to get in the paint. Let's see if he's smart with the basketball. Passes over to Anunoby. From 3. Just no good. Shepard coming up the court. That's Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton from 3. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart looking to drive in the paint, and it's a foul. But will they count it is the question. They do count the points, so it is an and one. Free throw here will get the Knicks back up to pace.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say Hart's been the best player on the court today?
The most aggressive, yes. I would think, yeah.
And just as I say that, I'm a jinx as he misses the free throw.
Yeah, 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists.
Halliburton to Turner from 3. Shot is good. Can't let that happen if you're the Knicks. Brunson dribbling up the court against Naismith. Brunson setting up the offense. About 5:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Brunson looking, driving against Naismith. Brunson, let's see what he does with this. Shot is no good, but the foul.
Yeah, keep the fouls up. Because that's one of the things that seems to be, other than Josh's miss, well, Precious also. Yeah, they're right around 80% so far.
It's up to Wampag in the chat. Hope all is well. Brunson, see what he does from the free throw line. Shot is up, and the shot is good.
It's the 3-pointers that's really hurting them right now.
Yep. On defense, we're talking about switching and those rotations. They haven't done a good job of that.
They're 3 of 10, and there's
free throws made.
6 of 14 from 3-pointers.
McConnell coming up the court, getting a lot more minutes. Going up against DiVincenzo, backwards layup, nice block, and looks like they get the ball back. And Anunoby still has it. He's going to pass it out to Hartenstein, and looks like the Knicks will call a timeout. A little bit of bully ball.
How is he a -4, Jacob? Is because what's happening is not just him; it's the whole team that's out there on the floor. So, Indiana, when they do things, you have to take it away from the Knicks. So when they do things positively, that's it.
Impact your whole starting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. My bad on that. But I actually wear commercials, so I'll get to switch it when... the hell is this? Animated movie with Ryan Reynolds and Coney Island. Interesting. But
you switch it to play-by-play.
Yeah, when we get back.
No, I got it. I know what you're saying now.
Yeah. But and again, I mean, I know we're not there, but the bench is going to need to step up when it's the non-Brunson minutes. I think that's also a big
Yeah.
part.
Wow, Camilo Cardozo's out 4 to 6 weeks. Damn. Yeah, let's see. OG 16 minutes, Hart 18 minutes, Hartenstein and Devo 16 minutes, 14 minutes, Brunson 16 minutes. Yeah, you need a better distribution of minutes, Tibbs. You need to. Well, actually, you need production from your bench. That's really what it boils down to.
Production from the bench and covering the three-pointer.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're 6 of, 6 of 14, while the Knicks are 3 of 10.
Yeah.
So literally doubling their 3-point completion, and they're more efficient. Let me see, what's the overall? They're almost even. Indiana's 39% overall, while the Knicks are 41%. So
Essentially.
but Indiana's 43% from three, while the Knicks are 30%. And the Knicks are 82% from the free throw line, while they're 67%. We're up by 1 in the rebounding. They have 11 assists, while the Knicks have 4. 2-1 in steals for the Knicks. Blocks are even. Turnovers are even. 3 in the blocks, 2 in the turnovers. Points off of turnovers. Indiana has 6. Knicks have 3. Now the fouls. Indiana has 8. Knicks have 6. Fast break points. That's interesting. Indiana has 4. The Knicks have 9. Okay. This is a real close game. Okay.
Yep. One of those two things, and then the Knicks could be really back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the celebrities that are there, 50 Cent being one of them. And Stiller.
Okay, Fitty.
As we mentioned earlier, Kayvon Thibodeau. And then Spike is there for whoever was making that comment earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna miss a Knicks playoff game.
Yeah, Jacob. It says Camilo Cardozo is out 4 to 6 weeks.
Josh Hart, very aggressive. Looks to pass out, and they just call it. I think they called it travel. It looks like they called it travel. Nonetheless, Knicks have 4 turnovers while the Pacers have 2. Halliburton looking. Turner guarded by Hartenstein. Naismith driving in the paint, and looks like it's going to be, they say, offensive foul? Trying to determine. Brunson was setting himself up. Looks like he got knocked down. Maybe a push-off is what they're saying.
Take it. There's Fokker.
Toppin heads to the bench as Brunson will bring it up against McConnell. Brunson and Hart have carried the team in points. 27 tonight. The rest of the team is 11. Hart to Anunoby. Surprised he didn't get called for a travel there, or a jump at least. Hartenstein over to Hart. Hart looking to drive. Fade away. Shot is no good. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam penetrated by Hart. Playing aggressive defense at that. To Halliburton. Halliburton in the paint. Shot is good. Trickling shot by Miles Turner, and it's 42-38. That's where Mitch would and I know he's less mobile, would have done it. I've just not been impressed with Isaiah Hartenstein today. Hartenstein passes over to Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo puts it up. Shot is good. Floater 42-40. Just about 3:40 play. McConnell passes over to Pascal Siakam, defended by his former teammate. Siakam driving, aggressive, puts it up. Shot is good. 44-40. Brunson, and looks like it's going to be a foul called on McConnell.
Still, just that's the one thing that I'm liking seeing. It's the fouls. They're eating up those fouls.
Yep. Brunson bringing it down the court against McConnell.
I need more from Diego.
14-34. That's the Knicks from the field goal. Anunoby with the basketball, putting it up. Shot is good. 44-42. McConnell bringing it up again. Guarded by Isaiah Hartenstein and Brunson. Leaving the open, man. What are they doing there? Shot is no good. Gets it to Hartenstein. Hart bringing it up. Could tie the game here. Slowing down the offense with just under 3 to play. Anunoby to Hartenstein. Distributing the ball to Jalen Brunson. Double team. Dante DiVincenzo. Hasn't done much tonight. DiVincenzo putting it up. Shot is good, and the Knicks tie the game at 44. Pass over to Tyrese Halliburton. See what the Knicks do here in transition. Halliburton driving. Getting closer. Passes it over to the corner to Shepherd. Turner with the basketball. Turner, man, he makes the floater, nonetheless. 46-40. 46-44, excuse me.
So Max Customs.
What's up, Max? Brunson. Guarded by McConnell. And shot is good. Made McConnell fall down. It is 46 all. McConnell with the basketball pass from Shepherd. McConnell driving in the paint. Shot is good.
They're getting the ball up quickly.
Yep. Knicks need to be a little bit more steadier in transition. McConnell with 10 points. 5 of 10 from the field. Brunson. Just about 140 to play. Brunson. Looking. Over to Hart. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby. Looking to drive in the paint against his former teammate. Shot is no good. Ben Shepherd with a rebound. To Halliburton to McConnell. McConnell passes over to Pascal Siakam. That shot is good. These paint points are painting the Knicks. 50-46 with about 1:15 left to play. Brunson. Hartenstein. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Hart looking to do something with the basketball, and it is stripped. Pass over to Shepherd. Pass over. Shot is good. Halliburton to Shepherd there. 52-46. DiVincenzo. Bringing it up the court. DiVincenzo looking for all options. DiVincenzo driving. Shot is, it tips out. And it looks like we'll be Pacers basketball.
They're getting the ball up quick. They're getting set quickly. And offensively, the Knicks are very stagnant. A lot of one-on-ones.
A lot of ISO. Not doing much of anything. McConnell bringing up the ball. And they're going to drain some clock here. McConnell just gets by DiVincenzo, but the shot is no good, luckily. Brunson bringing up the basketball. Brunson driving against Siakam, looking for a man. A Hart. And is he fouled? No, he was just stripped, but looks like the Pacers were last to touch it. Don't know what Dante DiVincenzo was doing there against McConnell. He should have made that shot. For the Hartenstein. Brunson looking from 3. Misses. Rebounded by the Pacers. Halliburton bringing it up. Shot clock is turned off. Looks like we're about to get to halftime soon. Let's see what the end result is. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Halliburton. Got it from 3. The Knicks down 7. See what they do here. Hartenstein, and he's just going to put it up. Ooh, did he get it off? He got it off. Holy shit, what a shot. Isaiah Hartenstein out of all people. Wow. The Knicks are losing, but that's a hell of a shot.
Yeah, but they're succumbing to the Indiana speed.
Yep. The speed. It's like it's one thing after another, Coach. We're talking about the 3-pointers before. Then it was the paint defense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like they don't know how to defend this team. That's what I'm seeing right now from the Knicks. They don't know how to defend. And I'm sorry, Tibbs, your guys are starting to get tired too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're really starting to get tired, which is contributing to that. Which you need your bench in there. You really are not playing your bench, and that just leaves me feeling like you're panicking as a coach. You're panicking because you just want to leave your starters in and let them play the whole game. But I mean, pressures are true at 1 point. No one else is, and you're not allowing them to get into a rhythm. Now Mitchell has 2 fouls, but Precious played 4 minutes, Mitchell 4 minutes, McBride 5 minutes, but yet and still OG 21 minutes, Hart 24, Hartenstein 19, Devo 19, Brunson 21. That's way too much minutes. And I know you've done it before, but Philly slowed the pace down. Indiana is pushing the ball. And this is what they want to do because come the fourth quarter, they're going to feel like this team is going to be totally gassed, and then they can, in a sense, take the foot off the pedal because they're going to feel like they're so far ahead or in control of the game.
I mean, again, just on skates. But let's welcome in our New York Knicks, or maybe he's not ready yet, but nonetheless, I guess he's talking about the WNBA here.
Yeah.
Disgruntled, what's up? He says, "Good luck to the Knicks." What's up? But I mean, wicked shot by Hartenstein, but the speed kills. Speed kills.
Yeah. If he didn't hit that shot, you're down 9 points at the half.
All right. Let's see what the insider has to say. Your mic is not on, Luca.
Live from MSG, boys. What's up?
Well, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Thoughts in the first half. I think the Pacers dictated the pace. Too many times we were caught in transition, forcing too many shots at time, not getting back on defense. So the Knicks have to fix their transition defense. And they also got to start rotating a little quicker for those 3-pointers.
Definitely. Doesn't help with the bench points to get one.
Yeah, our bench isn't really doing anything we need to step up. Obviously, Tim's throwing the short for more defensive purposes, and Mr. Robinson, hasn't done much offensively, but we need a score besides Brunson. I think Josh Hardy's been second best at that. I think OG's been a little hesitant at times, and I think to build with confidence a little more, and sometimes makes more decisions with the basketball because too many times we see him paid back and down a defender, and at times he would just lose the ball or take a shot that would get contested easily.
I think Tibbs has to at least let the bench play more because when you have Mitchell and Precious with 4 and Deuce with 5 minutes between them, that's saying you're not allowing them to play, trusting them, or allowing them to get into a rhythm.
That's a good point. And there was only so many 4 minutes off with Brunson. Like, you want to, obviously have Brunson, he's been our leading scorer on the floor, but you also want to, as you said, Coach, get a rhythm going with the bench and you stagger the units.
Exactly. I mean, this is. I mean, they're 7 of 16 from 3 points, while the Knicks are 4 of 12. But oh, sorry.
I guess he dropped out or whatever.
What's up, NYG? Yeah, I mean, like you said,
I also have the Giants news, but when Coach is done,
the points in the paint. That's like I said, if you're allowing them to hit the threes and then you can't stop them in the paint, then you really are not being able to defend them. So.
Right. My bad, I exited for 1 second because I pressed the wrong button.
Also, again, like non-Knicks news, Giants news, the Giants are hiring Chris Lee as a scout.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
So, insider stuff there. I was wondering, Luca, have you eaten anything, Luca?
I actually had the foot-pork sandwich right before I got into my seat. Really good. I also had a lemonade, but that's all I've had so far at MSG.
What's the energy? Yeah, go ahead. The same thing I was going to say.
Same question we're going to ask. What's the atmosphere been like?
Atmosphere, it was ruckus at game time. Obviously, it's a packed house here, obviously, but the crowd's been into it for the most part. The second quarter run towards the end a little bit for Indiana, I think, quieted them down a little bit. So Hartenstein hit that at least after a buzzer beater, everybody just went nuts. So hopefully, we take a W out of this and make some adjustments to the half.
Yeah. You're looking at it now. 27-1. That's the bench points.
Mm-hmm.
7. Next one.
1 point off the bench is not going to cut it, man.
Absolutely. I know we're only playing 3 guys for sure. We need juice for this. I think only taking like 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah, no, definitely. What do you choose the second half, Nico?
I'd say control the pace. You know, Indiana's going to try to wear you down with their fast pace. They're obviously, run the floor very well in transition. Control the pace. Do not play at their pace. Play at your own pace. Grind them down. As much as they want to run you out, as I said, with, all the excessive running in transition, play at your own pace. Do not play out of control. And defensively, please rotate on the 3-pointers, especially the pick and pops of Miles Turner, because he's got plenty of open looks.
Here's an advantage for the Knicks. They are 9 of 11 in free throws, while Indiana is 2 of 3. So you have to keep drawing the fouls. You have to, in a sense, get physical with them, because now they're going to try and wear you down with their speed. You get physical with them to wear them down, so that takes away their speed. So that's something that I think you'll see in the second half. Let me see who's in foul trouble. You have Naismith with 3, Nitmer with 3. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I was like, yeah, you're right on about that. Naismith with 3 fouls. Obviously, you said that hard. Those are the guys that are going to be guarding Brunson. So Brunson, keep getting into foul trouble. That's what I got to say.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I mean, Brunson is shooting free throws. He's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. So he's drawing the foul. So, he definitely has to keep doing that. The rest of the guys, when you get the opportunity, you have to hit your free throws. Josh Hart is 0 for 1. Hartenstein is 2 for 2. And Precious Achiuwa is 1 of 2. Mm-hmm. So you can't miss opportunities to score, and no matter how small it is now. Not against Indiana. So, you guys hit the point, hit the nail on the head with what they have to do in the second half, in terms of controlling the pace, defending the 3-point line, and let me see the rebounds. Rebounds are even, 27 apiece.
Yeah, Indiana's done a better job than I actually thought, because I thought that would be a big advantage for us. Indiana was a top, I'd say a bottom 5 rebounding team across the NBA, but it seems that Rick Carlisle made an adjustment where these guys are boxing out, they're grabbing their rebounds, Isaiah Jackson especially.
Yeah, rebounds, let me see. Josh Hart has 7, Hartenstein has 4, 3 by Anunoby, 3 by DiVincenzo, 2 by Brunson, and 1 apiece by Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson. Siakam has 5, Naismith 1, Turner 2, Halliburton and Nembhard 2, Toppin with 5 rebounds, Jackson with 5 rebounds, Shepard with 2. So, yeah, they're making a concerted effort to get to the board. So, Knicks have to do a better job of controlling the boards now.
Absolutely. Shouldn't be even, but Knicks got to get physical, as you said, down there, Coach.
Yeah. I personally like again, I'm not loving it, but TJ McConnell put up some pretty good defense.
Yeah, he's a bit of a pest out there. So the Knicks are going to have to, Brunson's going to have to deal with him. He's going to have to get physical with McConnell because McConnell is very physical with Brunson. He's always been a physical defender, and he's a very good 3-point shooter, too.
Well, to offset that, though, they need to allow Josh Hart to bring the ball up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And use Brunson off the ball a little bit more, set screens for him, make McConnell run through screens and chip bump him off. Get physical with him in that regard. So, and it's funny. Everyone talked about the bigger guards being on Brunson. It's a smaller guard who's being the pest and causing problems. So,
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. I also think, going with the pace and everything, I think Isaiah, again, aside from that miraculous shot he hit, I think Isaiah Hartenstein needs to step up. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think he tried to go for the dunk once in his loss. I don't see a better effort out of him. I think he made one step out, for a rebound. But again, it's all about the boards. It's creating second chance opportunities as many as possible.
I need better production from OG. He's 3 of 10, 2 of 5 from 3, and DiVincenzo 2 of 7, 0 of 2 from 3. I mean, right there, you get better production from them. It's at least an even game. I mean, it's 6 points.
Devo too. I feel like
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's 2 of 7 and 0 of 2 from the 3, so he has 4 points. I mean, he's starting to come back to where he was at with Philadelphia. OG has 8 points, so a basket here or there, but he's 3 of 10. So they're giving him the shots. He just has to hit them.
It's up to Miz in the building.
As I also said, he was being hesitant on some shots, some open looks he got, but he hesitated and then he asked for a swing. So again, I like him to, as I said, there were times he was being hesitant. There were times where he just wasn't getting the right shot and he was forcing it.
Definitely. Is it me? Nick's got a step 7 games. Says I said 6 or 7. That's the way I
said 7.
Because
Theo Johnson, a Bellinger clone. No, he's more athletic, and I think he's a little bit bigger. He's a better route runner. Penn State just did not use him efficiently, but that's their offense.
Yeah, they always like to pound it, and Drew
Or
Aller is not necessarily a great quarterback.
Yeah, so even though everyone seems to think he's going to be a first rounder next year, so that's up for debate.
Yeah, I would need to see a lot more. And plus, I think, not to knock Bellinger, I think Theo Johnson has just an immaculate catch radius.
I
think he's just like a bigger body. But Luca, any what's I was about to say, any more final thoughts? Do you know when they're going to get back to action?
The timer right now is about 3.5 minutes, so I'll give my final thoughts real quick. Dictate the pace. Don't let the Pacers do that. Obviously, control the boards and stop allowing open 3 corners. Contest as much as possible.
Exactly.
Well, Luca, thank you for giving us your thoughts from the Garden.
Let's go out with the win, boys. Let's get this W.
Let's get the W.
All right. See you guys later.
All right. There you have it from the Garden.
Yep. All the analysis, the fan analysis, and pretty much everything that the atmosphere has been going. But I just if they're faster in the paint, well, dealing with Indiana's fast-paced offense, then I think we could contain them a little bit better.
It's if you're missing your shot, you have to get those offensive rebounds. Indiana's making that concerted effort to get the rebound and then kick the ball out and move the ball up quickly to get the open shots, and that's what they're doing. And they're hitting their 3-pointers. They have 4 more threes hit over the Knicks. So, right there, that's 12 points alone right there. And that's usually off of a rebound, kick out, getting the ball down the court, getting some type of a mismatch, attacking the paint with McConnell, forcing the defense to collapse and kicking out to an open 3. So, let me see. Has every Indiana Pacer hit a 3? No. Okay. Siakam, but everyone has oh no, Jackson hasn't taken a 3, and neither has. Oh, McConnell hasn't taken a 3.
Yeah, McConnell leads them in points at 10. And that's like you'd think, oh well, that's not that great or whatever, but they're spreading the ball out again. Every single Pacer that has played has points.
Exactly. I mean, 10 for him, 9 for Turner. I mean, that lets you know right there. Miles Turner 4 for 8, 1 for 3 from 3. But that means he's 3 of 5 within the 2-point area, and that's probably within the paint. So they need to do a better job with him, controlling him, not letting him dictate. And, of course, McConnell. When McConnell is in there, you can't let him because he's feeling his way through to get into the lane to take the shots.
Yeah.
And he has 3 assists. So, yeah, they need to do a better job this second half defensively. So, I know they're about ready to start. So,
yeah. But again, folks, if you haven't already, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to Coach Ed's amazing world of sports. And also subscribe to Knicks Cast, which is Luca's new channel that we'll be developing some content on. But I definitely see McConnell right now is at 16 minutes. Now, of course, the Knicks could make adjustments and he could get his ass to the bench. But that's probably, I mean, he played the most minutes in Milwaukee when they won 120-98. But, we'll see.
Yeah, let me see. What's their minute breakdown overall? Yeah, they're so balanced in their minutes. The most is Halliburton with 17 minutes. Yeah, you have Halliburton at 17, Siakam at 16, Turner at 15, McConnell at 15, Shepard at 12, Naismith at 12, Nembhard at 11, Toppin at 10, Jackson at 8. I mean, they're spreading it out. Their time differential out because what they're saying is we're going to run the Knicks. That's what they're saying. They're going to run the Knicks and they're going to get tired and we're going to be able to have a cakewalk in a sense.
They're commanding the floor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the Knicks have to do it. Tibbs has to do a better job with his rotation. That's always been a complaint with him, a concern with him. Whether or not they're producing, sometimes just the minutes alone helps out. I mean, when you have what is it, 4-4-5? Yeah. When you have 13 points from your bench in the first half, that's not good. That's not good at all. So Tibbs has to do a better job. The whole team has to do a better job. So, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're all good. Miles Turner from 3. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. He brings it up the court. Also, with those bench guys and not getting minutes, you're not allowing them to create any chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Hartenstein, pass to Brunson. Devo from 3. Shot is good. Knicks down 3. And looks like we're talking about that speed. From 3, Pascal Siakam shot is good. What the fuck were the Knicks doing there?
You cannot score and then turn around and let them come down and score again. You can't.
That was treacherous. Nonetheless, Josh Hart with basketball. Defended by Naismith. Hartenstein looking. DiVincenzo with the basketball. He's going to try to drive. Passes out to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Hart looking to do something with it. Driving. And looks like rebounded by Hartenstein. You got to make that if you're Josh Hart. Anunoby back to DiVincenzo. Back to Jalen Brunson. Brunson defended by Pascal Siakam. Hart puts it in. Knicks down 4. Very much a faster pace, same as they've been doing pretty much all game, the Pacers. Pascal Siakam defended by his former teammate. Siakam shot is good on the floater. Very physical defense by Nembhard on Jalen Brunson, who's going to bring it up. Brunson spacing the floor with all sorts of options. DiVincenzo defended by Naismith. Hartenstein, and that was just a terrible pass. Terrible miscommunication right there from Hartenstein to Brunson. Halliburton brings it up. Hasn't been much of an impact, but nonetheless, it's been a team game.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like they're going to call a foul on Jalen Brunson. Halliburton will inbound it. Guarded by Dante DiVincenzo. Halliburton over to Naismith. What a stupid jump by Josh Hart. No good. Brunson will bring it up. Got to stop with the jumping. Brunson looking for options. Aggressive defense by Nembhard. To Hartenstein. Hart in the corner. He's going to pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein floater. Shot is no good. You got to make that. Oh, rebounded by the Knicks. Hartenstein with the dunk. They get a second chance opportunity there to 60-56. Ball going up and down just like volleyball. Anunoby passed to Hartenstein, and he put it in for the dunk.
Good movement.
Hartenstein stats, 9 points today. And Pascal Siakam will inbound to Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton driving up the court. Halliburton driving, pass to Siakam. Siakam, step back. Shot is no good, rebounded by Josh Hart. Here come the Knicks. Hart, aggressive. Puts a fake up. Shot is no good, but the foul. Good draw on the foul by Josh Hart, but he's got to hit the free throws. Loaded paint, but he does draw the foul as Siakam went up.
This is slow it down. This is slow it down. Slow it down.
Hart with the first free throw, 60-57. Game 2 will be on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Hart puts it up. Shot is good, so he makes both of them, and the Knicks are within 2. Bringing it up is Andrew Nemard. Guarded by Jalen Brunson. Miles Turner with the basketball. Halliburton double teamed. Open in the paint, and what the fuck was that again? Anunoby jumped. Miles Turner took advantage. Shot is good. Really dunk, if you think about it. Gotta stop jumping. We're not pogo.
Here it goes. Score, and then you let them score right again.
Brunson looking to drive. Brunson looking for options. Josh Hart driving in the paint, and he's fouled. So it looks like Hart has been taking the brunt of the fouls and getting to the free throw line in the second half.
Hey, they're getting fouls. They're getting fouls. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Pretty much a continuation of what happened in the first half, but nonetheless, just play better defense.
Siakam with 2, Turner with 2, Naismith with 3, Nemard with 3.
Josh Hart makes the first. $16 points for Josh Hart. Josh Hart, 9 rebounds and 6 of 9 from the field. Hart. And he gets both of them, so the Knicks, again, within 2. Let's see how they do in transition.
Slow down. Get back on defense, fellas.
Only 3 attempts on free throws from the Pacers. Miles Turner, missed dunk, rebounded by the Knicks. Hart, look to DiVincenzo. This game is tied at 62.
There you go. Settle it in.
A mistake, and the Knicks are tied.
Get back on defense now. Lock in on defense.
Think it'll be a timeout.
This is a defense. This is a slack the floor moment. And for those of you who don't know, when you get back on defense, when you get to half court, slap the floor. That means you're locked in.
Yeah. But
let's see what Indiana does to try and settle it down, because I know it's probably rocking in there.
Yeah. They gotta, make one of those plays. Make one of those plays, like Isaiah Jackson being in the paint or Miles Turner from 3.
Yeah, it's. I mean, now Josh Hart is doing this. I will say kudos to Tibbs. This is a good adjustment. You're letting Josh Hart attack the paint, getting fouls, but also attacking their defense, and you're taking the pressure off of Brunson.
Yep.
Now, how do they have to adjust? Because now Josh Hart is attacking, which now could probably open up Brunson, giving DiVincenzo opportunities now. So, okay, which is cool. Even Hartenstein with the nice dunk. So, okay, but don't go crazy trying to run with them, because, that's kind of what you're doing. You tied it up. Let's lock back in on defense. Let's continue to get stops and be efficient, and now force them to, what are you going to do? Now you're getting fouls on their starters. So I like what you're doing there. Get the fouls on them. But now the question then becomes, if you move guys out, they're bench. Now, one of the things I'm expecting right now is McConnell to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if McConnell comes in right here when they come back, because then that's telling me what they're thinking. Both Snell and Monty are doing horrible. Looks like Yanks dodged some bullets.
I mean, that's what happens when you sit out basically the entire offseason, but it's what it is.
Snell, okay, and Montgomery. Okay. It took me a second to figure out who the hell he was talking about. So, yeah, okay. Hey.
Yeah, I can definitely see McConnell coming in. And for the love of God, please stop jumping. We're not pogo sticks. Please stop jumping Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. I really want to see Mitch back in. Like, I know Hartenstein has done his thing. I want to see what Mitch can do on defense if they start scoring again.
The problem with Mitch, though, which I agree with you, I need him in there to clog up the paint, but Miles Turner is just going to pull him out to the 3-point line, which, now Mitch has to be smart about it. What is Miles Turner on threes right now? Turner is 1 for 4, so he's not killing you. So
yeah,
you could probably play off and at least get an opportunity to crash into the paint if necessary, because his big body will at least affect McConnell if that's the one. So, now first series, we also did second half. Most of the time we would start slow, but we would come back in the second half. So let's see, Tibbs. Right now you're +6 to tie the game. So you think volleyball? Stop trying to get.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, that was the one play where Hart had the rebound, but then he didn't, and then Anunoby got it, and then the pass to Hartenstein, which made the dunk happen.
Let's see, Josh Hart, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists already.
All right, Coach, the moment of truth. Turner, defended by Hartenstein. A little bit of loose handles there, but nonetheless gets to Pascal Siakam. Good switch by the Knicks. Passes out to Naismith. Turner with the floater. That shot is good. Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo slowly taking up the court. Miles Turner, 13 points, 6 of 12 from the field. Brunson looking to maneuver. And looks like they got to pass it out to Anunoby. Anunoby driving. Hartenstein with the floater. Just tips in. 64-64. Halliburton brings it up. Halliburton over to Naismith. Over to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. DiVincenzo chasing. And DiVincenzo gives up the shot and the foul to Halliburton. There's like times where I like the aggression from Devo, but he was just caught out of position right there.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's on skates. It's like on a fucking banana peel. So I don't think they're not going to count the shot.
Okay.
It's not going to be on the shot, so no free throw attempts. And are they going to review it is the question. No, they're not. So Halliburton will inbound to Nemard. Nemard, defended by Brunson. Shot from 3, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it up. Josh Hart, fast, but gives it to Anunoby. Gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking. Gives it to Devo. Loose handles. Devo looking to get some spacing. Terrible decision by Devo. And Pascal Siakam does not put it in, but they're going to call a foul. And Josh Hart says, challenge that, Tibbs. Let's see. Just stripped there, but they didn't make the shot. But again, called for the foul. Let's see. Does he commit the foul? I don't see anything there. But Tibbs doesn't really like to challenge that. And he's not going to. So Pascal Siakam from the free throw line. Shot is up, and the shot is no good. So I guess in that case, ball don't lie. Knicks get a little save there nonetheless. 6:54 left to play in the third. Siakam for his second attempt from the free throw line. at least at this portion. Shot is up, and the shot is no good. He misses both. Ball really didn't lie there. Nonetheless, Dante DiVincenzo to bring it up. Devo to Brunson. Brunson looking for an open man. Screened out, Nemard by DiVincenzo, and they're going to call either an illegal screen or a travel. I want to say they called an illegal screen on Dante DiVincenzo. Can't happen. Can't happen, folks. And Devo is pretty pissed at the refs right now. Nemard passes it over to Naismith, and they called a foul. It's pretty much been a drought the last 2 minutes of basketball-ish. That doesn't even... He
wasn't a foul.
That was not a foul. He lost the ball before anything even happened. I don't agree with that. Fuck that. He was juggling the ball like a fucking clown at a circus before he went up. But that's a foul. Tim should have challenged that, but I guess you want to save that to the end of the game, if you have to. 66-64, he makes both. And Nobi's got to get it out. And this is a pass to Brunson. Brunson could slow it down, but he puts it up. Shot is good, 66-66. Here comes the pace. Obi Toppin back in the game. Halliburton, defended by DiVincenzo. Halliburton, looking for the open man. Toppin to Nemard. Screened out. Miles Turner. Nemard. He's got to pass it somewhere. Nice block by Brunson, but they're going to call a foul. What? I don't understand really how that's a foul on first look. Let's see. Because it looks like it was a clean block. That's at least my opinion. No, I don't want to. Yes, we know he made the layup, but I would like to see the foul.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess bodily contact is what they see. Now they're going to review it. So we'll see. A lot of free throws or attempts.
This is one I don't think he should have challenged.
I think he should have challenged the other one.
Yeah, the Josh Hart one.
But
And I think what it is, his Tibbs is, he's gun shy because he missed the other one. So
yeah,
Jalen got him with body. It's
right.
a foul.
It is a foul, yeah. Bodily contact. I didn't see anything with the hands and the arms, but it's not going to win that one. I don't know why he would challenge that.
I don't know NYG as far as the pace, because the way they've been playing, I mean, you might have slowed it down a little bit from halftime, but the Pacers are still pushing the ball.
Yeah.
They're still pushing the ball.
Right
They're just not hitting
right,
this. Yeah, they're getting the ball up quickly. So, the Knicks. Now, the one thing I do like is Tibbs is not letting Brunson always bring the ball up. So, I've seen OG, I've seen DiVincenzo, I've seen Hart all bring the ball up along with Brunson. So, this way you're not beating him up consistently. So, I still want to get back to Josh Hart, let him be the aggressor, because that's exactly what he's doing. He's being the aggressor. The only problem is his free throws. What is he? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's 4 or 5, so he's fine. So overall, the Knicks are 13 of 15 from the free throw line, while Indiana is 4 of 7. So the slowing it down since halftime, yes, but Indiana is still getting the ball inbounds and getting it up quickly. So and that forces the Knicks to run back quickly. So that's what's going to force them to, in a sense, get tired. That's the word I'm looking for.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, damn. You threw me with that. Oh, switch your mic on me. Okay.
Like, yeah, I might as well go up close to the mic. But this is, I guess this is non-Knicks news again. Now, you probably saw it before I did. I believe this is college football. Rutgers is finalizing an agreement to play a game at Kennesaw State next season.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basketball.
All right.
Because Ace Bailey, one of their top, he's from Georgia. He's like 18 minutes from where Kennesaw State plays. So, it's he and McMichaels are both from the same high school. So they're giving them an opportunity to go home and play in front of their home crowd, which cool, I get. So
Let's
I guess
see.
so.
The challenge is probably upheld, but let's see. Did they overturn that? They overturned that.
Wow.
The
Ooh,
Knicks have
thank
the
you.
ball.
Thank
That,
you.
okay, I'll take that. Josh Hart's going to bring it up. Defended by Aaron Naismith. Out to Hartenstein. Brunson looking. Tipped up in the air. Hartenstein has it. DiVincenzo aggressive, but good. The Knicks take the lead.
The score is low. I'm talking about them running up and down the court.
Yeah.
It's like
It's been very fast.
what I'm saying is it's just like in football on kickoff. If you run down on the kickoff and then turn around and come back and you got to do it again, that wears on you.
Mm-hmm. You could argue that could be a contributor of the low score.
Mm-hmm.
But I would argue that Miles Turner point right there was pretty much fast paced. Brunson driving. Shot is no good, but it was off of a Pacers defender, so the Knicks will retain possession. Out to DiVincenzo, defended by Halliburton. Out to Brunson. Brunson looking. Get to DiVincenzo, who's wide open from three. He's got it! Dante DiVincenzo from
Devos,
three.
let's go. Can you start the heat up?
Here's the pace that we've been talking about. Over to Miles Turner. Halliburton looking from three. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson going up the court. Pass to Anunoby. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. Hart looking to drive in the paint. He looks to pass it. Hartenstein with the floater. Shot is good. The Knicks up by 5. This is where you need the momentum to kick in, and Hart's limping just a tad, but it looks like he's obviously going to stay in.
Mm-hmm.
Nembhard, out to Miles Turner. Gives it back to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin passes to Nembhard. Nembhard, mid-range. Got it. Shot is good. 70-73 is the score. Brunson going to bring it up, slowing down the pace just a little bit. Brunson still driving on Nembhard. Let's see what he does. Puts it up. Shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. OG Anunoby from three. No good. Rebounded by Halliburton, and talking about the pace, and a dunk by Obi Toppin. Knicks just up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Already in this quarter, the Knicks have scored 24 points. Indiana's at 17. So I get what you're saying as far as that. I'm just saying every time Indiana gets the ball, they get the ball up quickly, which forces the Knicks to turn around and run. That's when you're exerting energy. Where as opposed to when we played Philly would walk it up. Just like the Knicks will walk it up. So that's what I'm referring to. Yeah, it's a low scoring game, which yes will favor the Knicks in the long run. But you know what? And Tibbs has not used his bench. He hasn't. So that's what I'm getting at. That's why I'm saying this is not good for the Knicks, because I'm looking at Tibbs you're getting bench minutes. They're running the clock. They're running the floor at least. Even if they miss shots, they see it. Come fourth quarter, what's going to end up happening?
Yeah. All salient points there.
But I do get where he's coming from in terms of the score.
Yeah.
I don't.
Absolutely. And the Knicks are like, they're not, you could see, and I think this is not just out of like the energy. I think it's out of choice too. They're not rushing it. They're not, oh my God, they're not bringing it up like the Pacers are. I think it's out of choice. And I think it's also, again, as a second tier contributor, it is out of the fact that they don't want to be gassed. And the bench is not playing too many minutes, which, again, always question when that bench is going to come in. It's obviously not. Brunson pass over to DiVincenzo from 3. No good. Obi Toppin with the rebound. Bringing it up at a fast pace. He's looking for his man. Getting get out to Aaron Naismith. McConnell's back in the game. McConnell looking. Gets out to Turner. Turner defended by Hartenstein. McConnell with the basketball again. McConnell puts it up. Shot is good.
McConnell is killing him. McConnell is killing him.
Brunson defended by McConnell. To Hartenstein. Brunson. Nice aggressive defense there by McConnell. Hartenstein looking for a floater. Should have obviously passed it right there, but no good. He had Hart open for like a mini second. Halliburton bringing it up. Halliburton. Going to drive. Miles Turner with the basketball. Out to McConnell again. McConnell driving in the paint. Turner. And he is fouled.
McConnell is killing because he's now probing, and he's finding the open man, or he's taking it himself.
Yeah.
I think McConnell has how many? And this is where it changed. McConnell already has 12 points, 3 assists.
Talking about bench points, Mitchell Robinson's about to check in. And shot is good for Miles Turner, 75-73.
Hartenstein has 4 fouls, that's why.
Don't want to put him into too much foul trouble. 2:33 left to play here in this third quarter. $13 points and 4 fouls. Shot is up. Shot is good. Knicks down by 3. Josh Hart. Going to pass it to Robinson. Didn't even know he got it. And he just passed it to the other team. Holy shit. Obi Toppin puts it in a backwards dunk. What the fuck was that? Deuce in. Brunson's still in, so this is still part of the Brunson minutes. Deuce defended by Ben Shepherd. Passes to Brunson, who's defended by McConnell. Brunson in locks. Robinson with the alley-oop. 78-75. McConnell bringing it up the floor. Knicks outdueled by 30 in terms of bench points. Siakam battling with DiVincenzo. McConnell defended by Hart. McConnell taking it to the paint. Shot is good. Holy shit. 80-75. Brunson bringing it up. Brunson is a McConnell magnet. Brunson driving, floater. Shot is good. Gets rid of him there. 80-77. Bringing it up. McConnell to Toppin. Driving in the paint. Turner is there on a pass from Siakam. Gives it over to McConnell. McConnell driving. Loose handles a little bit. Nice block by Mitch, but didn't get the ball. Passes it over to Ben Shepherd, who passes it over to McConnell, and he's right there for the layup.
Tibbs is not identifying what they do. They're going big against you now. You got 4 guards in there, basically, and they're going big in their front court.
Brunson. Driving against McConnell, and he loses the ball. Toppin looking to get a dunk. He gets it. 84-77. 40 seconds to play. DiVincenzo from 3. He's got it. 84-80. See if the Knicks can get a stop. There's about 13-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
This defense is
slowing it down. Naismith against Josh Hart, who's driving in the paint. Puts it up. Shot is no good. Let's see if they get some points off. to Dante DiVincenzo. Shot is good. Down by 2. Here comes the pace. Let's see if they can slow it down. They are. About 6 seconds left. Brunson defending McConnell. Shepard out to Obi Toppin. Out to Miles Turner from 3. Got it! Miles Turner just before the third quarter ends, 87-82.
Mm-hmm. They're playing at their pace. Yes, they're slowing it down, but look at that. Ball gets in quickly. And that's the thing. They're getting the ball in pretty quickly. And Turner just gets that ball and throws it up.
Just with seconds winding down.
They were down 6 at the half. They're down 5 now. So if you want to say, okay, they won the quarter by, but it's 33-32 in terms of scoring. I mean, Pacers 24, 31, 32. Knicks 27, 22, 33. This isn't Knicks basketball. This isn't. I'm sorry, it's not. You know, even though it seems like it's a low scoring game, the point is the pace. The Indiana gets that ball in quickly, and the Knicks just they're trying to find their man, but they're not getting there in enough time. So when their rotation is bad, and you're leaving guys wide open. Indiana right now is shooting 41% from 3. Well, both of them are shooting 41%. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's free throws. Yeah, 41%. Then Indiana is 9-22. The Knicks are 7-17. So let me look at the rebounds.
They've done a nice job to make sure that Indiana has stayed away from the free throw line, but all the other stuff has just been pace, speed.
They're +9 in the rebounds. Indiana is 51% from the floor overall. Knicks are 50%. And assists, Indiana 25-18. Steals 5-2. The Knicks are 4-3 on blocks. Turnovers, Knicks have 9. Indiana has 3. Points over turnovers, 14 for Indiana, 3 for the Knicks. Both have 12 fouls apiece. Fast break points, the Knicks have 15-12. So that's it. That's it. To me, that's a concern now. It just sees. Yeah, they're not guarding the 3-point line.
No.
So, but they're only Indiana has hit 9 and the Knicks have hit 7. So, you know, it kind of goes both ways. It's not a big disparity. It's just that Indiana is getting that ball in pretty quickly, and they're getting the ball up quickly, and they're finding the open player. And McConnell is killing them. He's killing them. He's probing, and
offense.
He has 12. I think 12 points, 12 points and 3 assists. So and again, if we look at the bench points, the Knicks have 3 points off the bench. Indiana has 16, 24,
over
39 points off of bench points. That's really where they're hurting the Knicks. Bench points. Led by McConnell. So I think he's not leading the team. Let me go back and take a look. Miles Turner 22 points.
Yeah.
Siakam has 11. McConnell has 16. Toppin 9. Jackson 6. Shepard 8. Nembhard 5. Halliburton 6. Naismith 4. And if you look at the minutes, let me know when it's back on for you.
I mean, they're in. Well, now it's back on.
I'll wait.
Gosh, Hart. Anunoby with the basketball, and he just loses it. Pascal Siakam, give to McConnell. Siakam in the drive in the paint. Shot is no good, but a foul.
Turnover.
Start.
Turnover.
Brunson is now on the bench. So we'll get to see how the Knicks operate and orchestrate their play. Siakam only 11 points tonight, 5 of 11 from the field. And that will be another. So it'll be 88-82.
McConnell with the deflection there, too.
Siakam again. Shot is up. Shot is good. 89-82. The Knicks are down 7.
DiVincenzo and Hartenstein both with 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Deuce McBride bringing it up. Deuce trying to drive in the paint. Pass to Anunoby from 3. Got it. OG Anunoby from 3. Knicks within 4. McConnell bringing it up, who's been absolutely killing the Knicks. Ben Shepherd now back in the game. Ben Shepherd passes out. Siakam driving out to Toppin, who's wide open for 3, and he's got it. 92-85. They score. We score 3. They score 3. 42-3 in bench points for the Pacers to the Knicks.
I wonder how many seconds Indiana is scoring per possession.
True. Anunoby with the drive. Layup no good, but looks like it's going to be Knick basketball again. It's a layup you got to make. Bench points per game. Pacers were first this season, 46.8. Knicks were 27th. Robinson looking to get it to somebody at least. Josh Hart, defended by Obi Toppin. Hart looking to get something going. Hart driving in the paint. Shot is no good. McConnell rushing the pace. McConnell getting in the paint. Shot is good. 94-85. McBride looking to set up the offense, and there's a timeout.
Brunson is coming back in.
That does not surprise me. I mean, and it's not just this shit we've been talking about earlier, Coach. Just like some of these stupid plays, these missed opportunities. Like the first play when they inbound in the fourth quarter, and nobody loses it, and that's 3 points. How many missed layups? Because, I mean, you get it, right? You know, obviously they haven't been good defending the 3. In certain spots, they haven't been good with pace. But now you add stupid mistakes and missed opportunities into it, you're looking at a very long fourth quarter.
And like, what did I say before? Now it just seems like they're really trying to push the pace a little bit more because if you look at the minutes, which I was going to talk about earlier, Anunoby 31, Josh Hart 37, Hartenstein 29, DiVincenzo and Brunson 33, Achua 4, Robinson 8, McBride 10. Tibbs is just wearing his starters down. And, it's always been a complaint of him. He won't, and he's stubborn, and he won't let guys off the bench get into a rhythm. We talked about, what about Burks, if anything? You went 8, but now you're literally back down to me, a 6-man rotation. Because you're not Robinson. Okay, he's in only because Hartenstein has fouls. Where's Achua? And like I said earlier, you're going Josh Hart. Okay, he's a combo, but he's really 6'4", so he's kind of like a guard. And they went big with Siakam, Turner, and Obi Toppin. I mean, Tibbs, where's the adjustment to that?
I don't know.
And let's see the rebounds. Well, they're up 9 in the rebounds. I don't know how they're doing this, but they're 13 of 15 on the free throw. Indiana now is 8 of 11, so they're closing it down. Indiana only has 2 more 3-pointers over the Knicks. I think it's what you said earlier. Points in the paint.
I mean, because you look at Miles, you look at the two guys have been hitting threes, Miles Turner and Obi Toppin, and it's not necessarily like they're constantly killing the Knicks. It's just when they do. Again, the one possession, OG Anunoby 3, they come back with one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a killer. So
I wish I could see their defensive rotation when a shot goes up. Is anyone getting back to kind of slow down their attack of the paint? Because when the basket goes in, I'm sorry, go ahead, you got it.
No, I'm just saying it's a good question.
And then when the basket goes in, yeah, you're crashing the boards, but you got to get back. You got to sprint to get back.
You think the Knicks are missing Bogdanovich?
In terms of his offensive scoring off the bench, yes. I mean, if I'm looking at Indiana's bench points, I mean, come on, you're probably well into the 40s. 12, so that's 30.
They're above 42. That's the last time I checked.
Mm-hmm. So
Brunson
30,
back in. Brunson
40.
driving, floater, shot is no good, but a foul.
Yeah, they got 44 points off the bench. To 4 for the Knicks.
50% of their points.
And McBride has no points. None. What did I say at the beginning? I said he has to score.
He's had these hot and cold games. Brunson,
but I think
free throw shot is good.
I think a lot of that, though, is because Tibbs really has not allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Brunson for his second free throw. Wonder how many minutes he's at.
He was at 30. He's at 33 right now.
Dribbling up the court. McConnell to Isaiah Jackson, who's back in the game. To Obi Toppin. Back to McConnell. Then by Hart. McConnell over to Shepard for 3. Shot is no good. Nice defense by the Knicks, but then they leave McConnell open in the paint, but Mitchell Robinson with the block. See, like, Robinson, okay, if you're going to do that, can you catch it at least?
Mm-hmm.
2.2 seconds for them to shoot, so they got to inbound it and get a shot off quick. McConnell inbounds. To Isaiah Jackson. To McConnell from 3. No good. The Knicks are coming back with it, and it is a shot clock violation.
Huh?
Yeah, they called a late shot clock violation.
Oh, okay, on Indiana? Okay.
Brunson against McConnell, who's been a thorn in the side. Brunson. Knicks only have 3 points off turnovers. Brunson driving, shot blocked by Isaiah Jackson, which would leave 10 seconds left. But crowded paint just to say that. And what the hell just happened is the question. They didn't even inbound it. I don't know what happened. But nonetheless, did somebody just get a T? I don't know. Because now Brunson's shooting free throws. Shot is good. Away from the play, foul for Ben Shepard.
Hmm.
So that's what it is. Knicks will retain possession, and Anunoby put this into Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, and there's another foul as Brunson goes to the ground.
It's like this grit and determination brings back, fellas.
Yeah, Toppin just railed into Jalen Brunson, who will now inbound it. Brunson over to Anunoby, back to Brunson again. Brunson looking to do something with the ball. Up against McConnell. Shot is no good. The Knicks get the rebound. Thank you, Mitch. Josh Hart looking to drive in the paint. He got it. Dunk by Josh Hart, 94-90. And a timeout is called.
DiVincenzo got 19 points. Whoa.
DiVincenzo has 19 points?
Yeah, it says DiVincenzo, 19 points, 8 of 14, 3 for 6 from 3-point. That's the quietest 19 points.
I was about to say that's the most silent 19 points I've ever
I don't recall it.
I think they've been like from little threes and then maybe a floater here or there, but
you see, Josh Hart has 19 also.
25.
Anunoby 11, 19 for Hart, 13 Hartenstein, 19 Devo, 25 for Brunson. Bench points are still the same. Robinson 2, Achua 1, and Achua hasn't been back since early in the game. I mean, this is it's frustrating for me. I mean, they're what 9, 10 deep. They're 9 deep, and the most minutes is Siakam at 20 and Turner at 27. Halliburton is 26. McConnell at 22, 19 for Toppin, Nemard 19, 21 Naismith, Jackson's 10, Shepard 17. I mean, it's it's ugly when you look at the distribution. McBride has 10 minutes, Robinson 9, Achua 4, 34 for DiVincenzo and Brunson, 38 for Josh Hart, 32 for Nobi, 29 for
30s.
Yeah. How much time left? 9 minutes and 25 seconds. So, I mean, it's still plenty of time. It's a 4-point game. You know, it's just what I'm seeing is it's my concern is Indiana's going to try and push it now to try and close out and try and run the Knicks. I mean, you're already in the 90s with 9 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
That's why I say this is an Indiana type game.
And the distribution of minutes, at least in my opinion, from the way the Knicks are playing and the way things are going, it's not going to change.
No, it's not.
You got to tighten up on the court.
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're still in this game. It's just, you know, you have the concerns with, you know, the pace, you know, no pun intended. And, you know, McConnell, you can't let McConnell and their bench points. You know, their bench points is what's really killing the Knicks to me more than anything. And Miles Turner. I'm sorry. Miles Turner is also killing the Knicks too.
Yep.
So, and to me, I'm going to be honest, that's where Precious Achiuwa comes into play. You know, I mean, you could bring him in. He can, now if Miles Turner goes down low, is he strong enough to hold him? I would think so. You know, and I don't know. I just want to see something, some type of an adjustment. So, but I'll be quiet.
Well, it looks like we got the Jets there. We got the Yankees there. So everyone's showing out. Oh, Mariano Rivera's there. At least that looks like him. The court is Tyrese Halliburton, defended by Dante DiVincenzo. Aggressively defended by DiVincenzo. Halliburton driving. Gives it to Nemard. Nemard looking to put it up. Blocked. Isaiah Jackson with the rebound. Jackson puts it up. Shot's no good. Anunoby with the basketball. Pass to Josh Hart. DiVincenzo. Wide open 3. Got it! Dante DiVincenzo from 3. And the Knicks are down 1. Fast pace here. Halliburton driving. Gets it over to Nemard. Halliburton looking to shoot from 3. Doesn't. Now he slows it down a little bit. Pass over to Jackson. And he's got it. 96-93. DiVincenzo coming up the court. Slow pace for the Knicks. DiVincenzo looks to Brunson. Brunson looking. Defended by Nemard. And Brunson blocked. But they call the foul? Well, they're going to the other side, so I don't think so, but let's see. Oh, no, I think they called a goaltend. Looks like it. And they called the goaltend, but nonetheless, a dunk and a half by Aaron Naismith. Point for point action here, folks. Brunson He's going to get it. Looks to drive. DiVincenzo, and that was a terrible pass, ill-advised by Brunson. Going down the court, shot, and layup is good. 195. Bringing it up is DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Going to give it to Anunoby. Anunoby gives it to Jalen Brunson. Brunson. Step back, fade away, got it. 197. Just about 7:30 left to play. A little under that. Driving up the court is Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton. Driving. Over to Pascal Siakam. Isaiah Jackson going to pass back to Siakam. Siakam looking to drive. Fadeaway jumper. Shot is no good. Rebounded. Mitch, you got to get the fucking rebound. He does. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson has it. Brunson from three. No good. And I don't know what they called on the floor there. See, the way I see it is just they're not taking anytime the Pacers, and they haven't like made too many mistakes. But when they do, the Knicks rarely take advantage.
NYG, you said they scored 105 in the losses, so.
Nemard with the basketball. Nemard passes it to Miles Turner. Back to Nemard. Nemard with some loose handles. Puts it up versus Hartenstein. That shot is good. 102-97.
Brunson is 0 from 3 for 3.
Brunson. Looking to get a spark out of this offense. A consistent spark at that. Brunson. Looking to drive. And he banks it in. 102-99. Knicks need a gracious stop on defense. Siakam to Nemard. Nemard. Passes it over to Miles Turner. Back to Nemard. Nemard driving. Loose handles. Shot is up. And good. Will they count it? Or is it just a foul? Without the points. It looks like they're not going to count the points yet, but it will be a foul.
That should have been a foul on the drive with Brunson.
Shot is up. Shot is good for Andrew Nemard, and that's going to be 103-99. 8 points so far. Making some switcheroos, maybe. Maybe not.
556, and they're at 104.
It's good. 104-99. Knicks down by 5. Hartenstein with the basketball. Hartenstein coming up. It's being doubled. Josh Hart driving in the paint. Shot is good. And the foul. Knicks have a chance to be within 1.
What's up, Scoob? Thanks for tapping in, baby girl. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Family's good.
Appreciate you coming in. Josh Hart, let's see what he does. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Hart. Shot is good. He puts it in. It's 104-104. Nice offensive rebound by Josh Hart, who missed his own free throw. 23 points tonight for Josh Hart. Nemard to Miles Turner. Turner to Nemard again. Nemard. Playing with the Knicks a little bit, and they call the foul on Dante DiVincenzo. Where was Josh Hart? But...
No, okay. What's 104? I don't know why they have 103, 104, 103.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wasn't it 104, 104?
Yeah.
Let's see what ESPN says. Yeah, they have. What the fuck? What did they not count?
I
think
don't
that's
know.
what they're talking about. Yeah, I believe that's what they're talking about. Could have swore it was 104, 104. And now it's not. So this kind of changes a couple of different things. Why is it not 104, 104? I have no idea.
Okay, Scoob, no problem. Let me know.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get another foul.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. You would
I don't understand how you reverse points. Did I miss something?
No, I was looking at the same thing. Even the TV, it said 104, 102.
That's 105, 103. Fucking take away points. Miles Turner going to go for another free throw. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Down by 2. At least I think they are. Brunson. Guarded by Nemard. Passes over to Anunoby. Anunoby moving the ball. Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo. Shot no good. Hart with the rebound. I think there should have been a loose ball, and there is. He would have got the 3, though, so. Fucking hell.
I'm confused. I'm like trying to figure out how you go from 104, 102. He hits 2 points, and you only give him 1 point.
That doesn't, yeah, I was about to say, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I wonder if anyone else noticed that.
Unless they're saying there was a 3-pointer that they took off from someone earlier.
True.
And unfortunately, I can't hear. Somebody in the chat, if you hear something, let me know.
Josh Hart does not put up both. Rebounded by the Pacers. Siakam moving up the floor. Siakam. Defended by Anunoby. Shot is good. 107, 104. Still kind of fucking boggled by that point subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson. Driving. Brunson. A little too hard there. Misses the layup. Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton going to pass it over to Nemard, who misses the floater. Naismith draws the foul. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Or it wasn't an and one. No, we understand that, but then when he went to the free throw, he missed it.
And then he rebounded and he got it in. Shot is up. Shot is good. That's 9 points.
It's crazy, man.
Shot is good. 109, 104. About 4:30 left to play. Brunson bringing it up against Andrew Nemard. Brunson. Going in the paint against Naismith. Out to Hart. Hart. Trying to find a man. Back to Brunson. Defended by Nemard again. Shot clock winding down. Brunson from 3. Got it! Jalen Brunson with a 3-pointer. Clutch. Just about 4 to play, and the Knicks are down 2.
Brunson with 34 points.
Now, one thing they can't do is keep committing fouls. Halliburton against DiVincenzo. To Turner. Back to Halliburton. Stripped by Anunoby. Anunoby passes it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo looking for a man. Josh Hart. He's going to pass it over to Brunson. Brunson. Letting the pace slow down. Brunson driving in the paint. He gets the foul call.
Okay. Let's get that killer mode.
Yep. Nice strip by Anunoby.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch to say the least. Brunson.
Halliburton wasn't paying attention.
Shot is good. 109, 108. Are they really going to a fucking commercial? Because I guess they called the timeout. All right, final 3:29.
Indiana called the timeout.
I think it was the Knicks.
Tibbs, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I was a little puzzled because they showed the Knicks. So at least that's my guess. The Knicks have 2 timeouts. The Pacers have 3.
CBS is telling me Pacers have 2.
So then it might be.
What I'll say when it comes to timeouts with them, they've been off all playoff series. So I'm going with you. If ESPN is saying that, I'm going to go with you.
Oh, they did. Okay, so CBS was right. Pacers timeout.
All right, Pacers. So, okay, yeah. He's trying to ice Brunson. That's what he's trying to do. I get it. Every point counts. I get it. Can the Timberwolves go up 2-0 on the Nuggets?
All right. Brunson coming back in for his second free throw. 3:29 left. Brunson puts it up, and it's good. 109 all. Passes it over to Tyrese Halliburton from Nemmern. Halliburton driving against DiVincenzo. This pass over to Naismith, to Turner, and stripped. The Knicks keep it. Anunoby has it. Driving in the paint. It's good. 111 to 109. Anunoby with 2 key plays.
Mm-hmm.
Siakam driving in the paint. Shot is up. No good. No foul call. And the Knicks have it. Josh Hart. Looking to slow it down. Just under 3 to play. No points in the last 114 for the Pacers, while the Knicks have 7. Brunson driving. Fadeaway. Got it! Jalen Brunson. Knicks lead by 4. 38 points, 16 this quarter. Halliburton over to Naismith. Over to Halliburton again. And they're going to call a foul on Dante, who's pissed off at the ref. Calling it a bullshit call. I'd like to get a replay on that foul, if anything. DiVincenzo, how many fouls does he have?
That should be his 5th one. Let me look. Let me double check. Yeah, it's his 5th foul. It's 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Mariano.
Naismith makes the first.
Luka going to storm the court.
Clyde Frazier. I don't know who's the one screaming, but Clyde Frazier's right next to him. Shot is up. Shot is good. So it's 113, 111 Knicks. Telling them to space out. And they got to get it somewhere. Anunoby gets the ball. Is going to get to Josh Hart, defended by Aaron Naismith. Josh Hart looking. Just going to wind down some time. Josh Hart being aggressive in the paint. Passes it. And what a stupid pass by Josh Hart. Nobody was there. Here comes the pacing we've been talking about. And Pascal Siakam ties the game with a layup. The fuck was he thinking?
Oh, that's star Stephon Marbury next to Clyde.
Lamar defending Brunson. Looking to drive a little bit. He's stripped. And it is a foul. Not on the Knicks, though. At least I think.
I know what he was Hartenstein.
Let's see. Did he get him? That's a tough call from that angle. All right, going to another commercial.
Who's the foul on? Indiana?
Sorry.
So I guess he's challenging it.
Challenging, yep. All right, Miz. Knicks killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, on the stupid pass by Hart, I absolutely agree. Yeah, they're reviewing it, Jacob.
Whoa. Let me see the front angle because it looked like he grabbed his arm.
I saw like
He grabbed his arm.
Hey, listen, look. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say whether it's a stupid challenge or not because we do remember that.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Challenge that got overturned when it really shouldn't have.
I don't know because he hit his hand, or his wrist. The ball was going down to the ground. He hit his wrist. That's a foul. I mean, you guys tell me in the chat. Am I missing something?
Just keep it that way.
I'm not a bit basketball aficionado like football. That looked like a foul to me.
Let's see, if anything, it would be like a slap on the wrist. Let's see what the officials say.
But it's not a shot, so he's dribbling. So
yes.
it's
not on the shot. It wasn't. Yeah. Okay, can we? All I could see is maybe a hook.
It looks clean
Joe
from the
returned it, I think, because it looks like the Pacers have the basketball. So Halliburton.
Oh, he hit the ball. He hit the ball.
Nemard driving up the court. Hart defending. Passes over to Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton saucing it up on Josh Hart. Back to Nemard. Defended by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the defense. Shot is up. Shot is good. 134 left to play. 115, 113. Brunson. Double teamed. Brunson trying to get out of it. He's got to find the open man. Brunson. He's got to look. 10 seconds to shoot. Brunson driving. He's got to give it to somebody. Puts it up. Shot is good. 115 all. 1:11 left to play. 40 points, 18 this quarter for Jalen Brunson. Driving. Nemard from three with Hart defending. Shot is no good. The Knicks can slow this down. Brunson. And that was a stupid pass, or do they call it? Or what happened? Maybe it's a kickball. I don't know. Kickball violation on Aaron Naismith. Nah, that's not even close to... I mean, objectively, that's not even close to the foot. So, how is he not challenging that? But okay, listen, I'll shut up because this next basketball. Brunson has Nemard over to DiVincenzo from three. Got it! Dante DiVincenzo from three with 39.4 seconds to go, and a timeout will be called. If you're Rick Carlisle,
you should have challenged that. Yeah, he should have challenged that.
Because he wasn't even close to the foot. He was.
Fuck.
But the Knicks.
Why would you leave DiVincenzo open like that?
Seriously, he's had the quietest 25 points today?
Yeah, 25 points. He's 10 of 17, 5 of 9 from 3 points. Excuse me.
And he's hit the clutch shots, so.
And you can't let them try and get a 2-for-1. You can't. You
gotta play smart basketball. Fuck it. What game was it that they? They played stupid.
They said kickball isn't reviewable per the TNT broadcast.
Okay.
Ooh.
How is that not reviewable, though?
Ooh, yeah. In a situation like that, yeah. Ooh. There's the Knicks broadcast. Luka at the stadium. So you can get a feel of what's going on.
Yep. 39.4 seconds to go.
Mm.
Everyone control their bladders because this is going to be very interesting. Nemard inbounds it to Pascal Siakam. Siakam sits down. Naismith gets it over to Siakam. Siakam looking to do something against his former teammate. Shot is up. Shot is good. Over to Jalen Brunson, inbounded from Anunoby. Brunson. And they want to say it's Pacers ball. And if that's the case, I believe it is Pacers ball. Brunson wants it reviewed. And I think the Knicks, are going to review it. Let's see. That's fucking Knicks ball. That's a kickball violation. Let's see. Yeah, I think that angle sucks, by the way. I mean, we'll see.
That should have been a foul. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I think it hit the bottom of the heel. I think it hit the heel of Andrew Nemard's shoe.
But why wasn't a foul called? It should have been a foul.
Why is it going to come down to this is my question.
Yeah, that's off his foot. That's off his foot.
Imagine they pull out the same shit, be like, can't challenge this because it's technically in the kickball grounds.
No, they're going to sit here. I got a feeling they're going to say, oh, no, Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, either way, even if you can't challenge kickball, it's technically out on Andrew Nemard.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's where you could get that's where you have the leeway.
The back angle, I need to see a different angle because it looks, I don't know. You know what? Let me rewind it a little bit.
The angle from...
I want to see from behind the last angle.
The sideline... Okay, so they're actually about to come back with this.
Oh. Let me go back to live there.
22.4. Let's see. All right. Knicks retain their timeout. Call is overturned.
Time check is 22 seconds.
22 seconds.
And how much on the 24-second clock?
Right now we're at 19. So if you want, you could get it down to 3, but also you need to be efficient and get a shot down. Or draw a foul.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good. All right. Let's see if we get any more interruptions. Nonetheless, DiVincenzo to Brunson. Brunson's got to get it to somebody. He's doubled. And now it's Pacer ball. What the fuck are we doing here? Let's see. I see what happened. Brunson tried to hit it out on... God damn it. He threw it at Halliburton trying to do that dick shit.
Take the timeout. Wow.
That's a stupid fucking decision. What are you doing?
It hit Brunson while Brunson was out of bounds.
Yep. Halliburton.
Take the time out.
Offensive foul.
Okay.
That's big. Let's see what happened here. Illegal moving screen on Miles Turner. Good flop by DiVincenzo. I'll give credit. All right, can we not do anything fucking stupid here?
Why is
Now they're reviewing it. Why are we doing this? Why is it got to come down to this?
who's reviewing it? Is the ref? Is it the refs or?
I want to say it's a Pacers full timeout, 12 seconds. So they're challenging.
That. I don't know. Oh no, he leaned into him. I'm sorry.
Well, you think Turner leaned into DiVincenzo?
Yeah,
Right?
Turner leaned into to DiVincenzo.
I just don't see how you could overturn this, but we've said that twice before.
Yeah, true. He says BS call. I don't know. It looked like he leaned into him. Watch.
And he was moving, so
Here at the top. He's leaning right into him.
let's see.
I don't know.
Well,
They returned
challenge is upheld.
successful.
Challenge is upheld. Knicks get the ball. Pacers lose a timeout. Just don't understand. And like you could see, like their legs got a little bit intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the justification for the call.
So now they got a foul. So put your free throw shooters in there, coach. Put your free throw shooters in there.
Yeah. And they hooked Brunson, I believe. Didn't even have to inbound it. They hooked Jalen Brunson.
Well, if he hooked him, then that means it's one shot and the ball still, correct?
I would think
If the ball is not inbounded, it's one shot and
Yeah, they didn't inbound it, so you're probably right. Brunson, the first free throw, and the shot is good. $119, 117, 12.7 seconds remaining. Again, the inbound, like Coach talked about. They got to get it to somebody. Brunson has it. He's got to do something with it, and he gets fouled. Brunson nearly enters the seats.
oh yeah, he hooked him big time.
Looks like they're having a little team huddle. Yeah, it was near. It wasn't as much of a hook, but he still got under his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson from the free throw line. 41 points. Fourth consecutive 40-point game in the playoffs. Christ almighty. Brunson puts the Knicks up by 3. Having a mini team huddle. .7 seconds remaining. Up and good. The Knicks up by 4.
Just play good defense. Play good defense. That's all you got to do. Play good defense.
Halliburton. And he's stripped by Anunoby. And see what happens. The New York Knicks take the first game from the Indiana Pacers, 121-117. Everybody could exhale.
Yeah, I just did.
Everybody in the chat that was rooting for the Knicks has officially exhaled. Wow. You know, Coach, I'm being honest, right? Halftime, third quarter a little bit, second quarter definitely. You did not feel the Knicks were winning this game.
Mm-mm.
But
no, you didn't. You didn't feel that they were winning. You had to see, the adjustments by Tibbs. What type of adjustments. They had to settle down. This is the first game that the Knicks scored in 120 to NYG's point earlier. That they come away with the win. So this is big. Now, going into game 2, this is where the chess match is going to be because Tibbs, he has to play. He has to get some production from his bench.
Bench.
I mean, and that's the thing. I cannot sit here and say Anunoby, 42 minutes, Hart 48, Hartenstein 36, Devo and Brunson 43. While you have McBride with 10, Robinson with 11, and Achu with 4 points, and didn't even play after the first couple of minutes that he was in there. So Tibbs has to come out of this. I get what he's trying to do, but this series is showing you that it's going to be a long series, and you can't expect these guys to be playing 40 minutes a game. Yeah. You can't. So good win. You got some breaks along the way. Questionable calls, but go ahead.
Oh, there you go.
I thought Luka was there.
Yeah, he was for a quick second.
How we feeling? Let's fucking go. This place is a circus right now. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good win. Definitely needed. Good, shows their grit and determination, but there's some things going into game 2 that have to change.
Absolutely. Lots of work on.
But everybody in Knicks Nation definitely celebrate the win to go up 1-0.
Absolutely. We didn't go up 1-0 versus Miami last year. Good start.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's see. They won the fourth quarter, 39-30. So that's a good thing, but defense, I'm concerned, and the 3-point defense is a concern for me.
100% agree. Alex, is there any way I can flip my camera around?
Oh wow! Actually, the Knicks were 11 of 23, while Indiana was 10 of 26. They won the 3-point shooting.
That's Dante even for you.
Yeah,
Alex, is there any way I can flip my camera around?
I mean, you could try. I don't know how it's going to work on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brunson with 43, Devo 25, Josh Hart 24, Hartenstein and Anunoby 13 points apiece.
Definitely more for the bench next game.
Jacob says, "Don't drink and drive, folks."
Nope, I'm not drinking at all. I'm only having my lemonade.
Oh, I know.
I know.
So, this is going to be a very interesting series. And again, like I said, I can't expect them to go 40 minutes a game or 40 minutes per game for most of your key starters.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. I need something. I mean, McBride didn't score any points.
Right.
So, and that's all that concerns me. I mean, we need a little bit more efficient play. So,
absolutely. There's a reason it came down to the wire. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. But I'm starting to exit the arena. Let's go Knicks.
All right.
See you later.
Yeah, missed the shot. Oh, okay. But like I said, that's the thing. Let me look at Indiana for a second. Let me see. Siakam 19, Naismith 12, Turner 23. Oh, he shut him down. Halliburton 6 points from Halliburton, 11 from Nembhard, Toppin with 12, Jackson with 8, Shepard with 8, and McConnell with 18. So Halliburton is definitely going to come back with a force the next game. I definitely expect that. So Brunson, another great game, 43 points. What was it? 43? Yeah, 43, 6 and 6. Josh Hart 24, 13 and 8. Devo 25, 3 and 1. Again, I gotta say it. That's the quietest 25 points because he was
up until like those last 2-3 shots. I'm like 19 points.
Yeah, it's.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Everybody who is doubting that was talking all that trash. Sorry, Alex. I know you're monetized. Excuse me for the F-bomb. Let's freaking go. Y'all know what it is. I told you. We about to smack the Pacers. We about to smack the Celtics too.
Right now, I'm just worried about game 2, Lou. I'm sorry. I'm more focused.
Nothing. They just need to slow it down. They keep trying to speed with these guys, and that's their game. You got to slow it down and make them play your game.
We can agree. We all can agree to that. Indiana, you have to be smart when they get the rebound. You got to sprint back. They're on the track. They're on the track meet. Or when you score, you got to get back quickly and identify who you're defending and match up. So, and Tibbs, he needs to step up. Again, questionable with the rotation. We can always question that. Those minutes. I mean, we got away. I mean, DiVincenzo had 5 fouls. Hartenstein had 4. Hart had 3. Robinson had 3. So, I mean, you got to be smart. Knicks control the pace, especially in the fourth. Pacers defense is going to be a problem for them in this series. They controlled it because they outscored them, but you scored 39 points in the fourth quarter. That's a Pacers type of a game, NYG. I mean, they scored 27, 22, 33, 39. I'm used to the Knicks scoring in the low to mid 20s in per quarter. So, but like you said earlier, a 105, the Knicks win, 120s, Pacers won. Well, we won playing their brand of basketball. Thank you, Jacob.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, that's what I said. 6 points. I would not have expected that, So,
shit.
If we 6 points and they lose by 4, if I'm Indiana, I mean, Halliburton is feeling bad because you feel like you didn't contribute in a sense. Well, what do you do with assists?
I try not to call basketball games because I'm too passionate and I be cursing and yelling. So that's why I don't hop in the stream until afterwards with y'all, because on the basketball I'm brutal. I mean, what the are you doing? Put the ball back up. Go for the rebound. So it's not gonna go well. So I call in after and talk shit.
Yeah.
No, I get you, NYG. Yeah, they don't play defense. We get it. It's just that, again, for me, the Knicks cannot win going up and down.
We're playing defense. We had 10 turnovers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the pace of play. They're getting down.
The Pacers play defense because they caused 10 turnovers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Pacers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying is keep the Pacers under 125 because they scored 125 plus in the 2 wins. I thought you said it was one. Wait a minute, 125 and 117 was the other one. Could have sworn you said that.
Pull that up. Let's see. 120, 121, 125, 126.
Okay.
Except for
I don't know what I don't know what I was looking at then.
Yeah, we need to be beating them in the like 89, 91 range.
Well, if you tell me 105, 110, I'm like, all right, that's pushing it. That's pushing it, but yeah. 110, 110 points.
Not 110.
Oh, I said 110. I'm sorry. You're right, Lou. I did say 110. 110. I meant to say 105 to 110 range. That's what I wanted to say. So,
Coach looking that good over there.
Nah, bro. It's just this game. Just I'm just like Halliburton scored 6 points and they lose by 4. So and that's a cause. Yes, I'll credit their defense. Their defense did a job on Halliburton to contain him. But next game, I'm expecting him to step up, and if they play the way that's another reason why what's his name, McDougal? What's his name? McConnell. I'm sorry, McConnell. Scored all those points today because Halliburton wasn't producing today. So, but you know what, Luca, you give your thoughts too. I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's pretty much that. But bench points, keeping the pace. Those are my 2 keys to future games. Obviously, not.
Agreed.
Bench points, keeping the pace, and stopping TJ McConnell. Hopefully, it's just a 1-game thing.
Let's see. The Knicks 54%, Indiana 52%. I gave you the 3 points. The Indiana was 15 of 19 from the free throw line, and the Knicks were 22 of 26. Rebounds, the Knicks had 50 to 38, so they won there. Assists, Indiana 32 to 25. Steals, Indiana 9, Knicks 5. Blocks, Indiana 5, Knicks 4. Turnovers, 7 for Indiana, 14 for the Knicks. Points over turnovers, 22 for Indiana, 13 for the Knicks. 22 to 19 in fouls. Fast break points, 18 for Indiana, 20 for the Knicks. So those are some key metrics right there that you can look at too. So, but I'll take the win. I'm happy for the win. So now I'm ready to in a little bit, do what I got to do, and then sit back and watch this next game too. So
Gonna be interesting. Gonna be moving.
Next game is what, Wednesday?
Wednesday at 8.
Okay. Well, Wednesday at 8. Okay.
Yeah. But I'd like to thank Lou for coming on for the little bit, and also Coach Edd for doing side-by-side, play-by-play, and analysis with me, and, of course, the chat for showing up. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports, Knicks Cast, and, of course, Coach Edd's amazing world of sports, where he dives into almost everything. But we appreciate you guys. Love the Knicks win. We'll be back on Wednesday with another stream. Appreciate you guys. Let's go Knicks.